Good morning, gamers! Happy Monday, gamers! It's Monday. Assemble. Wait, why did I say it like that? That me, 50% of the time for after literally anything I say. Why did I say it like that? Or, alternatively, why did I use these words to say that? Anyway, welcome to stream. I hope you're good. I'm very good. I'm back home. I made it home at like 11 yesterday. So that's something. Didn't get like super a lot of sleep, but an okay amount of sleep. Honestly, not that much less than usual. Hi gamers, it's a Carmi Animatic. I'm so excited. What if I cry? God, I have so many emotions about this little man. I have so many emotions about this little man. Hi Juno, because over the weekend I was at Juno's. Juno's currently bringing Calix to the train. Fingers crossed that nothing goes wrong, because when I tried to go home, something did go wrong. Because of course it did. If you travel with the Deutsche Bahn and nothing goes wrong, are you even traveling with the Deutsche Bahn? I don't think that I don't think that's correct. Hello Crow, welcome. I don't know if you'll chat a lot. You might be busy today. That is very, very fair and real, and I hope you get a lot of work done, because a lot of this will probably be me staring into space and saying, a lot, because we're in the conceptualization phase. I don't know how good of an idea to stream the conceptualization phase is, especially because I can't play the song for you, but I can link it. I'll get you a linky. You can play it for yourself. Or maybe I can, but I would like to avoid it. Like, in the end product, the song's obviously going to be in there anyway, but like, you know. Also, hi Cassie! Hello, fellow Zecke stands. Let's go, Zecke stands. Привет, Zecke, привет. Как дела? Me busting out my second grade Russian skills. There they are. Как дела? Меня зовут Zecke. You know, the basics, they're all here. And not much beyond that. Hi Seppo, I have a German greeting, but I'm too scared to use it. Is that so? I would love to hear it. Let it rip. This is a reference, actually, to the bear. It's also just a saying that people say. Not everything is a reference, but that's the good thing about references sometimes. Sometimes you can make a reference and it's still comprehensible, like understandable for other people, because it's also just a thing people say. I know, I don't know why I'm explaining weird shit to you today, but that's the vibe of today. So we're gonna look at the song as in, I'll send you a link to the song while I like talk, so you can like listen to it in the background, and I'll talk more about why I chose the song in general, or how I found it, or just whatever. I'll talk for the duration of the song, so if you want to listen to it, you have time to do that. And then, you know, I have the lyrics already written down, and we'll be singing it a couple of times, but the thing is, I found the song pretty recently, so I don't even know it like off by heart completely, so we'll see. I might have just my desktop audio muted and just play it for myself if I need it, whatever. We'll see, we'll figure it out. Oh, you're a bit bruised right now after my spar with my friend last week. Oh yeah, let's go. Good bruise, that's a good type of bruise you have. Hello Addiction, welcome. I've never heard this phrase before. Läuft bei dir, Junge, fett bist du geworden. Is that a saying? Guess what? What? Day 11 of saying cheese. That's not the part I'm supposed to guess, right? Did you see the Vosh debate review on Saturday's stream? No, I was over the weekend, I was completely gone. Kyle put it on the masterclass and it was superb vibe. I love superb vibes. Maybe I should check it out for superb vibes. Because I've been, you know, over the weekend I was at Juno's, so obviously I'm not like gamers. We have to gather around the screen and watch Vosh now. No, we did like, you know, birthday activities. We danced in the moonlight, although there was no moon, but we did dance under the stars, so that's something. It's a well-known greeting. I don't believe you. Maybe in Bavaria, but I have never heard this. Not even, like, I went to school with German speakers. Like, I know I don't speak a lot of German in my day-to-day right now currently. I know that, but still, I should know that. Oh my god, it's 9/11. You're right. I didn't think about that. Hello. Yes, the beautiful child. Hi, Theo. You have your new picture as your profile picture. Let's go. The moonlight? Yeah, there was no moon out, actually. But technically, it was a moon dance. So you were supposed to be under the moonlight. But again, no moon. So there's that. Hi, MP. Welcome. Finally, early points. Yes, you are. You can see the whole creative process. I think this is fun. I think this is potentially fun. I hope these streams are going to be fun and enlightening. At some points it's just going to be drawing while I chat. For a long time it's going to be just drawing while I chat, because the way I look at the song, I think we're going to use every lyric and not, well, we might cut out the second verse partially, but other than that, we're going to use a lot of it probably, so we'll see. We'll see. You should definitely check it out. You will love it. I will. I can put that on in the background for, I have to see. I have to see when I can check it out. Actually. I'm dying. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yes. Good to like remember that. It's not very at the forefront of my mind, you know, as a person in Germany. Hello, Aina, welcome. So also, by the way, disclaimer, there will be spoilers for The Bear, but I don't think that The Bear is a show that gets destroyed by spoilers a lot, because like it's very slice of life-y, you know, and certain things you may think are spoilers are actually not spoilers. So I feel like spoilers don't really matter that much. I know not that many people have seen the show, and I don't know exactly which topics I'll touch on, but basically all of them. So, you know, season 1 and 2. But again, I think it's not that bad if you get a little spoiled, and if you don't plan on watching it to begin with, then you don't have to give a shit, of course. The Bear? Sorry, I don't give a damn. Oh no, I am so hurt. How will I ever recover? I'm dying out here. How well, this series is all about that, so I'm gonna be talking about you know, that a lot. Nobody's gonna know what the fuck's going on. But maybe it can also be like a general guide of how to make animatics, which is again probably not something that people are necessarily looking for, but you know, take you into the artistic process, and by doing this on stream, I'm guaranteed to finish doing it. My favorite thing, do it on stream, so you must finish it. However, another caveat. I can send you the song already while I'm rambling. I actually need to find it on YouTube. I don't want to send you a fucking Spotify link, because we're all on YouTube, so I might as well. Where is another window that I have? I'm sure I have a YouTube window. No, I think it's okay to say like, hey, there's gonna be spoilers, because maybe somebody wasn't aware of the fact. Might as well. My Russian handwriting is good, thank you! Sorry, I didn't notice it in Discord until like yesterday. No problem whatsoever. I don't mind. Yeah, it's okay, right? It's pretty okay. It's very small and, you know, pretty uniform. We did that a lot. The plans for today is making an animatic to the song that I'm gonna send to you in chat in a second, because I tapped out of the thing again. So I have to find it again. It's Ready to Let Go by Cage the Elephant. Very good song, by the way. Good song recommendation as well. Do they have they have a funny music video. They have 19 million views, so maybe you've heard it before. But yeah, go check out the song if you wish. I'll pin it. I'll pin it for now. You don't have to. It's up to you. Oh my god, my stream comes up when I search that. Of course. Well, because I'm searching it. That's why that happens. Oh, you know that one. It's pretty good. It is pretty good, isn't it? You're still not in my Discord. By the way, you shall remedy that this evening. Hell yeah. I'll welcome you there, potentially. I'm there sometimes. I'm not, like, super active. Juno is a lot more active in her own Discord than I am in mine. But I'm there. I read things, and sometimes I reply. This reminds me that I think Brodragon asked me something, and I do have the answer for that now. I should reply to that later, but we do that later. Now I have to ramble for at least 3 minutes, so I can so I can give people the time to multitask and listen to the song. Gotta go now. It's workout time. I did my workouts today. God, I had like a 2-day break, right? We can talk about that before we get into it. Isn't those type of song? Wait, the Theo first. Songs that put like unrelated character with different lyrics. Don't know what you mean. I don't know what genre Cage the Elephant is, actually. Okay, it says synthesizing many alternative rock, it says. The song itself hasn't got anything to do with that, but I don't know if you're like familiar with animatics and or lyric videos. They're around in like every fandom basically, and every time I see a good one, I'm like, ooh, I gotta make another one. I should make another lyric video / animatic. Animatic and lyric videos are not the same thing, but for the purposes of I don't know how this is gonna look like yet, I'm gonna just use them interchangeably, and we'll see what like turns out. It's a wonder I'm still not banned from the Discord. What? You're interacting great. You're doing great. Don't worry about it. You do that. Additionally, I wanted to talk to you about my workout. I did workout again today. It felt fucking hard as fuck though, because the last 2 days I didn't do anything. Obviously, I was at a friend's place. I'm not gonna. Hello, fat cat. Big brain. Very big brain. I'm not gonna bust out the weights. First of all, I'm not gonna bring the weights to my friend's place. That would be psychotic. I'm not gonna bust them out there either. If we're chilling, we're chilling. So I have 2 rest days instead of 1. That's probably good, actually. That's probably not a problem. Hi there, hello. Yeah, you found one of your favorite bands through like a cinematic like that. Exactly. I love that for discovering new music. I found like 3 new songs through this one really, really good QSMP animatic. I would like to just watch them with you sometime, but the copyright issues on that. See, if it was only, hey, this is copyrighted, you can't use it anymore, then that's okay. But sometimes they just take down the whole stream while it's live. So I'm a little worried about that. That's also why I'm not playing the song. Well, it's one of the reasons. Either way, a cat and a tick. That's besto friendo, right? Besto friendo energy. The cat provides for me because I drink from the cat. So I had a break over the weekend. So getting back into working out was pretty intense, but like in a good way. I like that intensity. That level of intensity felt pretty good because, you know, I only have such heavy weights. I can only do so much at home at the moment. But, you know, vibes. Am I noticeably stronger after 1 week? No, not really. I don't think so. Maybe a little. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I will bring you into the room where it's gonna happen. And by it, I mean a lot of staring at the screen and saying, So, let's go. I suppose. Let's go, we're here. Oh, when you were in boarding school, your friends brought weights over all the time. Oh my god, your friends were psycho. I'm saying it with love and affection. You can do that. I wouldn't want to carry weights that far, honestly. Use your own body, do push-ups, but I'm too weak for push-ups though. I can't do push-ups yet. My arm strength has always been like the least strength that I had. You know what I mean? My arms are noodles. My arms are really bad. So like I can't do like a push-up, a real push-up. I can do the knee push-ups, but not with like the arms close to your body, only with the arms spread out. You know what I mean? And I never know, that's one thing when you like work alone, it's like, am I doing posture right? Is the form right on literally any of these? I hope so. I look up videos, so I know. Yeah, I do those. I do those. They're included in the workout. But again, didn't want to work out at my friend's place. It was 2 days. I was fine. I was gonna be fine. Hello, Siska. How are you? Gelato. Cats should probably not eat gelato, should they? But, you know, gelato is a good cat name. So I've written down the lyrics, and by that I mean copy and pasted, obviously, but I put little timestamps in it and I space it out the way that the song actually goes. Also, actually, before we get into making this, and by that again I mean just kind of like looking at it and checking the vibes, I will be showing you some of the other storyboards I made before because I found them. This is, by the way, this is OneNote. I like this as a note-taking app because it has a drawing tools area, so I can, you know, I have my, wait, I can show you. These are my glasses to the side. I have my drawing tablet connected, so if I like select a pen up here, please, it's not calibrated for drawing, as you know. I can draw on it, and that's what I need in order to annotate this shit. So, you know, we're gonna be using that. That's why I didn't do this in any other software, and I did it here. Hola, hi Noisy, hello. A noisy one, yes. She's not Siska, she's Lady Tadpole. She is both, actually. I know, sometimes I know viewers and chatters like actual names. That's crazy. Well, actual names. Anyway, the other ones that I had, this one's the most finished. So this is what this might look like in the end, perhaps. Okay, this one was an actual animatic though. Wait, shit, I forgot that you can't scroll around like this. Please, stop. So how do I scroll to the left then? I used to use this on a touchpad thing. Wait, we can scroll out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit. Look at how, yeah, this is how big this can get, potentially. Might get bigger. This one did have a lot of, imagine having 2 names, right? You can even have more. You can collect names just like the devil, if you wish. Never telling any of you my second name. Oh, now I'm intrigued. Anyway. Not sharing my dead name though. No need for that. Absolutely none. This can get pretty big. So here I took a song a while ago from Le Rouge et Le Noir, Opera Rock. See, this was in June 2019. Holy shit. In the evening was the last time I opened this. I chose to animate this part of the song, so I highlighted it. And here's the English translation, because this is French, obviously. So I wanted to have an English translation by the side, because, you know, at the time I didn't know any French yet, I think. This was when I started learning French a little bit, so there we go.
Your first name is the. Your second is Sepomania. And what's his last name then? Suspicious. Prologue, you know, walking animation in the mountains. So I did a little bit of like writing things down here, and I color coded at which frame what is supposed to happen. Color coding is really good, especially if you're doing like actual animation. I like how this is just a line. Oh, it's a cross. Zoom into cross until that. Okay, yeah, it makes sense again. See, I could show you the finished animation for this one, actually. Technically, that's on a different channel, so technically, maybe I can't. Depends. Oh, his last name is Checkmark, basically. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, obviously. So, there was a lot of planning involved. This was what my storyboards looked like. And if you did an animatic, technically it would just be these storyboards, but prettier a little bit, because that's what an animatic is. And if you actually animated, that's just an animation. You know what I mean? This was when I was 19, long time ago. It's funny to look back on. Another thing, I started scripting. This was what I opened the thing up, right? I opened this fucking program up, and this greeted me, and I was like, what is this? What is this for? I don't remember any of this. This was in January of 2021, and I was making an animatic for, I think, yeah, zooming in is hard, for, I think, an original story, and it's from, this fucking song is so 2020, late 2020, early 2021. It's insane. It's Nowhere to Run by Stegosaurus Rex. You know, look at the lyrics, it's very edgy. But the storyboard is a little bit more intense, I guess, so you can kind of see what I was going for here, even though I don't remember much about it. Kind of interesting to look back on, you know what I mean? Yeah. So this might be what it looks like. Another one. We have this one, which this is probably what our, this is When He Loved Me, is a different song. I don't know by who, actually. I think this is the Samantha Barks cover, specifically. I don't think she wrote this song. Doesn't matter, though. Here I had, like, full-on codes that I do not remember anymore, because this was in July 2019. Yeah, I wouldn't remember anymore. So, this one is T. This one is C1. I have no idea what any of this means anymore, but I think this is going to be similar to what ours is going to look like at the end of the day, because I don't know if we're going to be able to get into actual storyboarding yet. So many Death Grip lyrics suddenly came to mind. You can do this with so many songs. It's so fun. How I discovered the song that I'm going to be using, Ready to Let Go by Cage the Elephant, it was by listening to playlists that people made on Spotify for Carmi, the main character of the bear. I don't know what any of this means. Well, I mean, the writing I understand still, but why are there check marks? What does T mean? I do not know. GLOHW? I think it's an H. No idea. It's fine, though. Don't need to know. I don't want to pick any of the old ones back up again. We have a new one, after all. Yeah, looking at your own old notes is always like deciphering a code. Sometimes easier, sometimes harder. Because apparently, fuck ever T-post, perhaps. You might be right. Sometimes you write down like, oh, this means that, or this means that. But oftentimes you do not actually do that, and then you're just lost. Because at the moment you know, and then in the future, obviously, you don't know anymore. Okay, fuck, now we actually have to think. Thinking live on stream is such a mistake. But this is the most fun part, so I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't stream this with you. No idea how long this is gonna take. We're, like I said, definitely not gonna go longer than the storyboarding phase, because after storyboarding we start. So I don't think we're gonna get that done today, though. I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember how long this takes. I've already decided the song, that's a big step. So I've split it up into parts. We should probably choose which ones we are even going to use first. That's something. Thinking about life choices, you know, it's very real. It's very real. Intro is very short, 11-second intro, so obviously, I mean, we can annotate this already. Wait, should we use black to annotate it? I think we shouldn't use black to annotate it. We should use... I mean, this is kind of the color of his apron. It really doesn't matter. I just want to use something that's not, like, black, obviously. And we should make it a bit smaller, because I don't have pressure sensitivity, so I can't make it smaller otherwise. And we can zoom in, thank God, because, again, this is very sensitive. It's hard to write good with this. Hence why we're only doing the writing here and a little bit of the storyboard perhaps, but not the actual drawing on the computer. Obviously, we'll do that on our iPad. So this is like credits, right? We're gonna do credits here, that's clear. Credits at the start, pretty easy, 11-second intro. Because there's no outro too, so we can't put out credits at the outro, so, you know. I will write down more stuff than I would usually write down here because, you know, I know what I mean when I write credits, but you don't, so I'm gonna write more than that. Show, the bear, song, you know, that's credits usually. Song, ready. I could just write way less. We'll see if I get lazy and start writing less. Ready to let go, and then bye. And we can do the typical thing where we like write it down twice and it oscillates between the two writing styles. Hi Chris. Hello Chris. The longer the stream goes, the more the mind is erased. This is also true. Sometimes. Probably true. Probably true. Do you want to pitch this song to a cover band? No. No, not particularly. Although, nah, I don't think so. I was gonna say maybe then we would get around copyright, but I'm fine with that. As long as it's not blocked in other countries, I don't mind. I do not mind at all. Sung by, you know, by me. Animation and everything, you know, by me. That's basically what goes into credits, usually. We could also put FX behind it because that's how people on Tumblr tag the bear often, because that's easier to Google. If you Google the bear, you're gonna get pictures of bears and the show usually, but if you Google the bear FX, you just get pictures of the bear. Let it sing. Oh no, let it be sung by AI. You have the worst ideas. You have the very worst ideas. I hate that. Is there like a chiptune cover maybe? No, it's fine. I really don't mind the copyright thing in like general. I don't think you know what I should have done, but I won't because haha, fuck it. I should have uploaded just the song again to YouTube and seen what the automatic copyright detection would do. Maybe with like my character dancing in front of it or something to, you know, just put something in there as a private video because they still copyright detect private videos, and then I could have seen what like happens. But usually like 9 out of 10 songs from Animatics, etc., they get claimed, so the revenue goes to the person who made the song. Sure, but you get to keep it up. Hi Moso Soup, hello Soup, welcome to stream. We are conceptualizing things. So I'm gonna take a lot of notes also where I, especially in the storyboard later for this one, where I will have to look up things, because Pompeii here will obviously be Chicago. I say as though this is obvious, because this show is set in Chicago, and you guys defo know that. So this is Chicago. So we could very simply do a sunset over Chicago. This would be very, very apt. Let us gather our like images first and then see if we can get like a through line, because there's two options in my mind right now. Hello bruh. Hello. There's two options in my mind right now. Either we manage to do like a cohesive storyline that's like chronologically somehow sound. I'm saying somehow because that's not the most likely outcome. Probably we're just gonna do a collage of memories and such and events that happen in the show. We're gonna see. I already know that at the very end, we don't have to go through this text chronologically either, by the way. Where we have ideas for images, we're gonna put them down. We're gonna make sure that nothing repeats, obviously. Unless, of course, we can repeat the refrain. That's actually a nice thing to do, because if you do an animation, you only have to do it once and you can just play it twice. So if we can do... Wait, where is it? Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. I'ma strike these matches. Ready to let go. If we can... I always say that, by the way. It's wrong. Never had control is there. Ready to let go is later. If we can do a good animation for this, then we don't have to do it twice. That would be nice. I'd prefer Sunset over Bielefeld. That would be... You couldn't depict that, because Bielefeld isn't real. You know what I mean? I would like to help, but only knowing, Jesus Christ, but only know anything about the bear through your streams. Oh, don't worry about it. This is not a collaborative project, so don't worry about it. I'm not taking input. I love how I'm like, yeah, that's nice of you, but don't. So at the very end, I actually have an idea for the very end. The only thing I'm considering cutting is, by the way, like... Not sure. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm cutting nothing, actually. This is... The broke bread thing is very good, actually. We'll figure it out. The last part, though... Here's one part, right? And don't you worry... No, it goes. Never had control, I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? I'll spread these ashes. Never had control. I'm ready to let go. I think we could, this is a tiny thing, but I keep singing it wrong, so I feel like we could incorporate it if we write the lyrics on screen. And I think we will, because I love writing the lyrics on screen. I think this is this kind of vibe. We can make this now on the last one only, but not for the other ones. So have like a slight change maybe from here on out, or the entire thing perhaps. We'll have to figure that one out later when we get to it. Yeah, these are outfits. You gotta cycle through the outfits, you know what I mean, Cassie? I felt like this one was very appropriate for making art. I don't know why. Hair tied up means making art, you know? Makes sense. So this is the refrain. We would have to, hit the thing. Yeah, no, I guess it makes sense, but it's more work. But if we have enough ideas, might as well. So this would be the same thing. We should, like, code this in some sort of way, perhaps, that this is repeating the same thing. Let's put a fish. Looks like a Christian symbol, but fishes is a symbol that makes sense in the show, okay? Looks very Christian. I don't like that connotation, but, you know, alas. I tried to find some like Ready to Let Go, but the beats 2 and 4 are swapped videos, but the song is too niche. It has 19 million views though, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And this one is maybe Fish Plus, or that doesn't even look like a fucking fish anymore at this point. Or a new thing. Talking about making codes that people in the future are not going to be able to decipher anymore. Yeah, that would be it. This is definitely it. INRI? What are you telling me? What information are you conveying right now? Why do you know what that is? Siska, why do you and Seppo have a communication that is like on a different level? Are you actually siblings IRL and you just neglected to tell me about it? Is that what it is? Makes sense. Hi Wolfie, hello. I'm on my way to college because I don't start today. I start tomorrow. Oh, on my way home from college. So did you go and did you go on accident, or were you just like checking out things? Was it like an intro day? Oh, technically it just means Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews. Oh, okay. Perhaps she really is my big sister. Right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Perhaps this is true. Might be because the audience is too different from people memeing on Megalovania. Okay, yeah, perhaps. Also, it's a bit older, right? Or is it older? When did this song come out? I could check that for you. But 4 years ago. No, that would be prime Megalovania time, so I have no idea. Someone down over Pompeii. Also gets used in this neat little jig by Igor Babiuk called The Ball of Satan. That sounds pretty good. I was told to come in today, but my tutor said I'm not in today. Aha, I see, you were hoodwinked. It's like when you ask people to explain what E means and people just spam E instead of explaining. So true. I love being clueless about certain things, you know, it makes me feel human. Okay, on both sides the vow was broken can be so many things. We should color code shit because I can't fit everything. Oh fuck, there's so many good shit here. I should go though with ones, I should start with the ones where I already know exactly which image I want, because of course, you know, I was doing a little bit of thinking beforehand. A little bit. Hi Dr. Actor, hello, you're at the graveyard shift. Best of luck, gamer. I could turn audio on. You don't hear anything, obviously, because nothing is playing. I could turn desktop audio on until, until it's not necessary anymore. So I guess we could do fish in a different, like, part of the document as well, but I'll just annotate it here, because why not? I'm gonna strike these matches, never had control, is the one where I 100% know what is going to happen. So, should we highlight it? I don't know. I'll strike these matches, never had control. There's like multiple images that fit perfectly for this fucking line. Will I just do like little ones already? I feel like we can just do chaos mode. Why have an approach to work that is organized when that is not how it goes? I'll strike these matches, never have control. We have like, I would like to do, this is like him, this is Carmi from the back. And there's, thank you for deleting my lines, program, that's very nice. There wouldn't be light here, you know? There's like fire, because everything's on fire. There is a shot like that in the show. I don't know which episode though, maybe Evan can help me with that. Because there's certain shots that I would like to reference for this, so I would like to do that. But since this is an animatic and not an edit, you could plan an edit the same way, by the way, in case you're more interested in that. Hello for the tutorial viewers. If you're more interested in making an edit, you can apply these same steps for making your edit. Just instead of making shit up, you need to remember shit from the show and put it in your thing. I'll strike these matches, never had control. We could do, the idea of repeating this is good, but the idea of doing multiple things is also good. And then there's like, oh man, I love my sketches. They're great, especially with the no pressure sensitivity pen. He's just, that's Carmi, by the way. Amazing. It reminds me of the old definition of horse in Old East or European dictionary. Everyone knows what a horse is. That's so helpful and true, yeah. So, you know, hell yeah, that's him just looking. I should write underneath what's happening here, because I know what I mean by that, but, you know. So, but that's Polish, and it happened in the past century. Please don't actually me in front of everyone. In front of everyone is the best place to do that, though. I'll write underneath. That's also what you do in storyboarding, by the way. Carmi watching the fire. There you go. Fire. I feel like this one is clear enough that I really don't have to write it underneath there. I also like to do little things in between the slides. This one is, it's just gonna be this, that, nothing in between. But if I, for instance, do, like, that's how I do it, that's just me. If I do like a black little square, there's a black little, like, there's a moment of black screen in between. But I don't think we're gonna do black screens in this one. This reminds you of I've Been Everywhere, man, looking for someone. Do I know that song? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I do. If you don't want the tadpoles attack, don't make yourself tadpole vulnerable. This sounds like a non-used Baldur's Gate quote, perhaps. Don't you worry, baby. It's kind of a nothing line, by the way. That could be anything. No sense trying to change it. I'll strike these matches, never had control. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? I'ma strike these ashes, never had control. I'm ready to let go. See, usually you do this in the comfort of your privacy and you just stare at the lyrics for a long time, then maybe, I don't know, walk a little bit, then go somewhere else. Like We Were Never Closest, by the way. I know 100% what this is going to be about, but I don't know how to visualize it yet. I just noticed that this is Cage the Elephant. I may be stupid. Oh, don't worry about it. How was your day, by the way, Siska? Tell me about it. How was your day so far? How was your weekend? When is Ronnie coming? Soon, but not yet. Obviously, this is Carmi. It could be Carmi and quite a few people, actually, but this has to be Carmi and Michael. I love speaking about this as though you know what this is. I have today off! Oh, that's why you're like here and super active, and hell yeah, enjoy today off. That is great. I'm happy. Happy for you. Underneath this bed of ashes, I don't know what the melody right now is at this one. Again, since I don't have it like off the top of my head as much. I only know it when I start at a certain point. But this one will certainly be... Where the fuck can I write this? I mean, I can't zoom in super duper close, so maybe I can just write it in between. Underneath this bed of ashes, this will obviously be the beef. In parentheses, that's not parentheses, in brackets, metaphorical. Metaphor. It's a metaphor. Are you pro of Sing? I am pro of Sing. I am so pro of Sing. By the way, nobody got mad at the wokest Boulder Gate, but Starfield gave us a legendary slap right as snowflake. Very true. Although some people managed to get mad at Baldur's Gate, namely Rev. Rev was mad at Baldur's Gate because people weren't mad at Baldur's Gate. That's why Rev was mad at Baldur's Gate. Like, oh my god, they let you do the deed with a bear. And if this wasn't a Japanese game, people would be so upset. But because it's not, they're not upset or something like that. Yeah, the British man. The British man. Run's coming in 2 weeks. Oh, so exciting. That is so exciting. And you did some prep for uni this weekend, but I mostly slept. That is cool. Still withholding everything could be so much. Let me see what the line preceding that is. I'm just staring at it. Still with, like, yeah, let's just take notes and then find the visual images. I mean, the beef is the restaurant, by the way. The beef is not, like, what is the beef? The beef is the restaurant. So we're gonna draw the restaurant. And especially if we do the lyrics, and I'm getting lyrics vibes so far. The thing that we're not getting is, like, the beats of music. That is kind of important. Maybe I should listen to it again once we've done our annotations and see if we can do, like, thump, thump, thump. Because I like animating on beat, and sometimes that's more possible than other times, depending on the song. Sometimes. That's the one. That's the bad British man. This could be Michael's. I like the retroactive little asterisks or whatever it is. Michael's alcoholism. This is not a spoiler, by the way. This is evident. Yeah, I mean, he knew about it, but they never talked about it, so it's definitely withholding. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if the animation goes bump, bump, bump to the beat, so good. So good. Stuff on beat is so satisfying, isn't it? Sometimes, like, songs really make you do that a lot for animating. Like, bump, bump, bump. Yes, gotta do this on the beat. I mean, same for TikToks on a, like, lesser scale. If you make artsy TikToks or something, like cosplay TikToks to certain songs, you gotta cut on the beats. Otherwise, it's not good. But other songs, there's no, like, bump, bump, bump. There's just do-do-do-do-do, so you can do whatever. I love me explaining things is my favorite thing in the world. Hi, Barrage, yes. As we slow dance, I became your statue. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. There's like a break. Ooh, we need to like section this off or something. I don't know. There you go. I will remember this. We need to like section this somehow so I remember that we could do so many things. We could do like, because I hope you enjoy this. We could do like, okay, wait, I'm getting ideas for this image specifically. This is a juxtaposition between Carmi waiting for call and Michael hesitating to call. You know, like both of them have their phones in their hand in their respective places. Carmi in New York and Michael in the beef in Chicago, and they're both just kind of waiting. Like Carmi's waiting and Michael's like, I should, but I can't. Ooh, that's so good. That hits very right in the sense that it hurts, which is what we're trying to achieve here. Zecke will remember this. Yes. Oh, you love the videos where of Sonic Frontiers where people beat bosses and have it sync to beat. Oh, sounds good. You can't rush art. Exactly. If you rush it, it won't be good. You just gotta wait for, you know, neuron activation. The narrator voice. Zecke will in fact not remember this. Oftentimes, yes, that's why I'm writing it down. So we could do everything. We were never close. We could do one of the lines. There's two ways to do this. There's two ways to do this right now. Hello, type. 1 second. I'll be right back with you. There's two ways we could do this. We could put one line. Wait, we could put one line on one line and then the other one on the other one, or we could do half and half. And I feel like half and half is better. So we do Carmi. We were never close, and then yeah, Carmi can be yellow. What color would Michael be? Doesn't matter. Let's do green. Michael is green. Never close, and then we do. Well, I mean, we should, I guess, get a subcolor to not be that confusing. Let's get a like bright. Hesitating to call on the. Well, it must be on the second beat then, doesn't it? On the second beat, in between. The beats are very short, but you only need a short, like, clip of them, like a short snippet of them holding the phone. Oh, my bad. Don't do that. Waiting for a call. Like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you see the vision. You see the vision. Of course. I like to listen to different styles. Me too. I like a lot of different styles. I like speedcore. I like this. I like that. After watching those NPC trends, Zecke got that yes. Oh no, I have. Oh no. Hey, Type, welcome. Can I send a video that relates to the topic of the stream? Oh my god, are you gonna? Yes. Anybody who like knows animatics, I wonder if that's what you're doing. I bet that's what you're doing. If anybody has any animatic recommendations, please send them over. Give. Also, Eule said, I love seeing other people in the process of making art. Yeah, only seeing finished art online can be so overwhelming, but something like this humanizes a lot and it's very inspiring. Oh my god, thank you. That's kind of like, yeah, that's kind of the idea behind it. Yes, that's kind of the idea behind it. I like that as well. Of course, it's always tough, especially being like broadcasting the first part of your art making. It's like, okay, a lot of revisions might happen later. This is just like the first plan, but yes. Here, YouTube link. YouTube link don't work in YouTube chat, but do send it over the Discord. I have enabled links. They just say, no, if you have links, you must die. You know, even if it comes through on your end, I've yet to see a link sent by anybody that isn't me or a moderator. Notes will be only understandable to Zecke and Zecke alone, and that is good. That's good. Tut dir leid, dass du zu spät kommst, Warren? Okay. Well, don't make... stell sicher, dass das nicht nochmal passiert. Danke. Can we share animatics? Of course you can share animatics. You can always share animatics. Now, I cannot or would rather not watch them on stream for obvious copyright reasons, but I will watch them because I'm a lover of animatics of all kinds. I can tell you, though, if I know them already, if you sent them somewhere. Also, tell me where you... It's Zecke discussion, probably. Ah, how not to make animatics. Interesting. That sounds legitimately interesting. I will watch that afterwards. It's like a commentary critique video. Interesting. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, that is definitely... They all smoke. Everybody in this fucking show smokes, so we're gonna do a smoke. Obviously. It's on Zecke discussion, it is. Thank you, Bessie. Müssen ins Sekretariat gemeldet werden. It's true. I'll pretend I understood what you replied to me, and in my head, it will be, don't worry, thank you for coming. Yeah, definitely. Definitely that lenient. This level of leniency, for sure. Times I wonder, are we just... But as we slow dance, I want this... I can just write it down. I'm writing down all my thoughts now. It's not a critique, though. Oh, okay. It looks like a critique. Are you clickbaiting me? Is the creator clickbaiting? They all should be. Everybody should be clickbaiting. I want this, again, to be That's an E. I wanted an I. Thank you very much for not doing what I want. I was already at this E, I think. Literal. Non-literal, because Carmi doesn't really have a past of romantic relationships at all, and I don't want this to focus around romantic relationships either. There are some in the show. Well, one definitely, another maybe. I don't want it to focus around that necessarily. Okay, you recommend watching it now. I will, but I can't... Should I show it on screen, or do you just want me to see it? Which window will you open up in? This one. Oh, it's 7 minutes, though. But it's 7 minutes. Because it's the first thing that popped in my head when you started this project. Alright, fine, fuck it. I just need a new window capture, because I'm already in the window capture for the window capture. I have this window capture. You're a second... I have so many window captures. I have a lot of window captures, don't get me wrong.
What's your title? You are how to. So you should be this one. I found it. I got a window capture just for you. It better not be bad. No, we have time.
Hey.
Can you hear it? Yes. Life of an innocent bystander. Smoking. They do smoke.
I know.
All of them do.
How I made this animatic?
No.
Oh, so you're more like talking about how you made the animatic, and this person is talking about how they made their animatic. Okay, I see.
Do you want to know?
I literally don't care.
Too bad, I want to complain.
Oh, I love complaining! I love complaining! The 5 stages of grief. The song, Denial. I will skip the song if possible. It's a Chinese song. Very nice.
This is such a nice song.
Itsumo something.
Wonder what it means though.
Okay, well, if you have to translate a song which language you don't know at all, it's tougher. It's harder.
Let's see what happens when I look it up.
Sad song. Grab a sad song of your choosing, of course.
Would go perfectly with Celia and Quattron's backstory. Someone really needs to make an animatic or something out of this.
Yes. Hi Doppy, we're making an animatic, but Type has sent me this video, so I'm watching this first. Also, I should put it in full screen, my bad.
Oh.
Again.
Well, fuck.
This is true. Ooh, that reminds me, I actually have multiple ideas for animatics for the bear, because fucking Evan made such a good comment to a comment that I made about one of the songs where I was like, it's just a short snippet of a song. I could take you on a tangent for that one too, if I want. Evan made such a good comment, it inspired me. I should make the thing. Imagine getting copyright struck by China. China!
Hey,
I tried to Donald Trump
I kind of planned out what scenes I want in the animatic.
Mhm.
Want to see?
Yes.
Perfect. Let me get it real quick.
Oh my god, are we gonna see storyboard? I love seeing storyboard. Show me storyboard. The Kree game was about making an animatic the whole time. True. Oh my god. Oh my god, for the love of God. Oh my god. Please, I agree with the title of this video. Why did you make it like this? Why did you make it like this? Who is supposed to be able to read this? Mine look way, way cleaner. You've seen mine. You've seen my finished ones. How many? That's 3
Okay, listen.
pages.
And I can explain.
Why?
So you're telling me you're not a psychopath?
It's so chaotic.
Sure, and so this means something?
Okay, first of all, I swear I can write. Or I used to be able to write, but I've long lost any incentive to write neatly or legibly, so it ends up kind of looking like this now. So now if we take a look up top, here's where I listed the major scenes I want.
I mean, I see it. I see the vision. I would just make it a little bit cleaner if I was you. A little bit cleaner, perhaps. Art. It's art. Even your Persona 5 Royal Walkthrough looks made isn't that many pages long.
To include,
It's just
here's
3.
where I list the main parts of the song and split them up into sections.
How did they
with
find
short
my House of
descriptions
Leaf
what
notes?
themes or ideas from the novel I want to show.
Yeah.
And finally, all these numbers and
fair.
arrows and lines and stars are me trying to figure out how to order the scenes such that the scenes that have similar contrasting themes and emotions are placed next to each other in the video so that everything has a logical flow that conveys the story I want to tell.
Well, that makes sense, but you gotta theme it to the lyrics, right? That's how I do it anyway.
So, what are these linked lists down here?
Oh,
Jesus.
these are thumbnail sketches of what scenes.
Just
go
do
in
them in
part
a
of the song.
row! Why are you doing them in this order? Just do them in a row. It's I mean, first of all, do it digitally because then you can move your do it digitally. You make digital art. I'm yelling at this person now. Do it digitally. Then you can just rearrange them into a row. It'll look so much more neat, and you will be able to like read it better.
Thumbnail sketches?
Of course.
Call that a thumbnail sketch?
Yeah. Okay. Also, they're
What
completely
happened
illegible.
to 2B?
We don't talk about 2B. So I wrote
fuck's
all of this
2B?
in December last year, where I spent like an hour and a half mumbling to myself while drawing arrows as my roommate looked at me like I was slowly going insane. which,
Hello, what's
to be
happening?
fair-
How are you? I'm good. I'm watching a video about how this person struggled to make an animatic because Type wanted me to see it, and it's very funny.
Fair.
So I appreciate you sending me
I
that.
was. And then after I was
Hi,
done, I took
Taliban.
one look at it and went, so how about we start a different animatic instead?
Yeah, everybody does this. I have way more animatics planned than I have finished.
So, colors.
Oh, you
I don't
planned
know
for
anything
that.
about colors. So, in a similar planning sheet, I once again drew some summoning circles, trying to figure
Warm.
out which colors go with which scenes and which scenes go together. Seems a little confusing, but here's me trying to break it down.
Happy face, sad face, blue, scary red,
Red.
blue.
Blue.
I also
I see
attempted to
it,
do
I
a
see
character
it.
design sheet, but it ended up that exactly none of my frames looked like any of these at all.
I feel like I won't be encountering all of these issues. Now, drawing is the hardest part. This is true. It's a lot of work.
Fucking bullshit.
It's this is Sisyphean cycle of starting and not finishing projects. Yeah, yes it is. And you also just edit them all. Yes! Reference images! Very difficult. I understand.
So,
I feel that.
how long did it take?
Pardon?
Like, maybe a month or so at most?
How long did it take?
2 months?
So here's roughly how the timeline
I
went.
don't remember
So
how
I
long
mentioned
my
that I started
animation
drawing
took.
this in like
Not that long.
mid-February, with the personal goal that I would finish this before I graduated from university in June. So in about a week, I finished this storyboard sketch, if you can call it that. Even.
Oh yeah, but this person is actually animating though. I don't think mine will be more. I'm leaning right now more towards the lyric video. I wasn't decided yet, but I'm leaning more towards the lyric video rather than like animation. You know what I mean?
It is very simplified and extremely questionable.
But actually, Joestar, Procreate is coming out with an animation program, like an actual full-fledged animation program, apparently, in December, I think. I think it's coming out in December or something, so I will dip my toes. At that point, I have to.
That's enough of that. I then spent about 2 weeks doing my first draft of line art. Looking back at it now, I want to burn it with every fiber of my being, thanks. Then there was 2 to 3 to 4 weeks coloring it all.
Oh,
while
Eva's Paint
editing
too!
intermittently.
Oh my god, it's
When I
all
couldn't stand
happening.
looking at it any
Exciting.
longer, I gave up and took what was supposed to be a 1 week break. Well, that week turned into a month and a half. So I come back in May, having socially distanced myself from this thing for like 2 months now, expecting to be almost done. I then opened the file to my video, and I literally puked. Long story short, the colors were horrible.
Yeah, if you take a long break, you will find out that you actually don't like what you make. Don't take long breaks. Bad idea.
Saturated, lots of frames, looked sus as fuck. On top of which, I still had to translate the lyrics from a language I didn't actually know that well.
Jesus.
The only thing keeping me going was the fact that I'd already spent an absolutely obscene amount of time on it already. But I mean, it was still May. Surely I can finish this by the time I graduate. I mean, there's over a month
Surely
left,
you
so there's no
can.
way that I would be able to finish it in time.
I believe in you.
There I was, editing my animatic, selling all my furniture, trying to work on a group project for my marketing class where nobody was responding to the group chat.
Nice.
I was fine. Yet on the very last day of finals week, with my last dying breath, I was somehow able to finish and upload this video. Which brings us
Actually
finally,
making them is
to the
definitely
conclusion of this long story.
the hardest thing to do. The upload acceptance. Yes. Upload your little file. I like how many versions of it
So
are
it's been
there.
like 4 weeks since I've uploaded this. Let's see how it's doing so far. Oh, you think you dislike this? I hate this video more than anyone else in the whole world. Take that.
5 dislikes. That's a good
All
ratio.
jokes aside,
It's a great,
thank you so much
great
for
ratio.
all the lovely and wonderful comments you've given this.
That's great. Amazing. Very motivational. We can now. I'm quite certain that it won't take me as long to do this as it has taken them. I think personally, very funny, very real. Because I'm not animating, so fuck that. Definitely not really animating, and barely a little animating. It will be moving, but it will be like the kind of like oscillating between 2 pictures type moving, probably. And if I do that, I will be painting though, so there will be a lot of like the less animation, the more pretty the singular frames, because there's less of them. You know what I mean? It makes sense, right? Narrator voice, she was in fact not fine. Not at all. Not at all. Famous last words, aren't they? Aren't they? Aren't they? Yeah, animatics are great. I wonder how long this one took, actually, because that one was animated. But it was only like this much of a song. It wasn't the full song or anything like that. I don't know. It doesn't say... I don't think it says when I started it. I think it says when I finished it, so... But I don't think I went back in on this one. I don't know if I can figure out when I started doing this and when I finished it. Probably not. If I looked through a lot of messages or something. Let's see how long this will be. I wonder as well. Again, I would like to look back at like this one specifically to know how long this was. But I could do that, but it would take some like digging through old files that I don't currently have on hand. So we'll see. Yeah, credits are there. We're here. We're non-literally slow dancing. What did I want to do for slow dancing? I didn't know yet. It's a non-literal slow dance after all. I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder. That's a tram outside. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. I mean, definitely. Wait, I'll just write down again. I'll write down my thoughts and I'll come back to it. I love the Say My Name animatic with the hot Beetlejuice interpretation. I have not seen that yet. I should send it to me in Discord. Puff of smoke. Cigarette. Great. Obviously. They smoke so much in the show. It would be a shame not to include it. Sometimes I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. We could like zoom into a scene and then cut to, if we have time, we could cut to a cigarette stub. You know what I should do? I've never done this before, but you know what I should do? Before, like, I paint all of these frames, I should make, the thumbnails I do make, but I should put the thumbnails together so I know if the timing's right. That's a good idea. Okay, slay! Let's go, slay! Major slay. Underneath this bat of ashes, still folding everything like we were never close. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. Don't you worry, baby is a nothing line. You can paint everything in there because that means absolutely nothing. Like, who is that? You know who gets called baby? You know who's called baby? Carmi is called baby. They call him baby in the show because he's the youngest sibling. So he could be baby. No sense trying to change it. I must strike these matches. Never had control. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? I must spread these ashes. Never had control. I'm ready to let go. I know what I'm gonna do for the last one here. Maybe this will be more season 1 focused, with a little bit of season 2 sprinkled in. Because the season 1 ended in a sort of conclusion-ish way. Season 2 did not, so I cannot use that for that, because it doesn't really work. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready. This could be like, okay, yeah, I get it. I love just saying this to myself. A lot of Linkin Park music video animatics exist, which is very cool. That's true. Is this in the D&D universe? No. No. It's a show. It's not about D&D at all. That would be interesting. I know the bear, not like the D&D bear. Not personally, though. I'm ready to let go. So this is a spoiler now. This would be Carmi prep / plan the beef. That's the old name of the restaurant. This is a show produced by somebody. FX is like the studio, I think. To the Bear, because the new name of the restaurant is gonna be the Bear, and that is obviously him trying to let go of his brother's memory, who made the restaurant that he left to him in the end. But I don't really know what were his steps for prepping like the bear. I could look that up in the show. What this is? What's the show, by the way? This guy. I love this face, by the way. Is absolutely, definitely a spitting image. He definitely 100% looks like that. No. You could mistake him for being photorealism in this little frame. So this guy was a world famous chef, worked in literally the best restaurant in the world in New York. But he had this brother who had a little restaurant in Chicago, but that brother killed himself. So now he has to take over the restaurant and try to fix it because it's not running so well. And all the while deal with a lot of grief and a lot of feeling not so good. But sometimes it's also a little bit funny. You zoom back in the VOD. I'm not. You can zoom back in the VOD for my recap of the thing. Came back with food. Very good. This is about food. So this is definitely Carmi prepping and planning. I'm ready to let go. I mean, that's obviously, like, obviously going to be 3 frames, right? I'm ready. I never paint these, like, nearly correct to aspect ratio of a video, by the way. Never, ever do I do that. Like, this is way too square. It don't look like that. I've always done this. Hi, Angel. Hello. I'm ready. I can't do a SpongeBob impression, I think. Oh, yeah, your connection's bad at the moment. It do be like that sometimes. So we could incorporate the tomato cans. Don't worry, it makes sense what I'm saying, I swear. We could incorporate the tomato cans here, or we could incorporate the tomato cans here. I'll spread these ashes, never had to go. Or we could take this and put it to the last one only. And here we're not, like, there yet. I feel like, honestly, maybe that makes more sense. Can I lasso select you and put you somewhere else, please? Thank you. Uh-oh, we're gonna take a little bit of the line with us. Uh-oh, thank you. And then we just zoom out a bit, and then I would like to take you. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. The show title is The Bear. I'm pretty sure I put this in the description somewhere too. You can read a summary or zoom back in the VOD. Something like that. Okay, that's good. That is good. We could do so many things with on both sides. The vow was broken, by the way. This I love all of the, like, ideas that I have just looking at it. I'm about to coming up with ideas for the Bear MV. Yeah, will I cover both seasons? Oh, you're watching episode 6 with your partner right now. Slay, I will. Episode 6 of season 2? Enjoy, Angel, enjoy. Oh my god, is episode 6 fishes? If you get to fishes in season 2, it's a lot. It's a lot. Who's the whoosh man? What race/class would whoosh man be? In D&D, there's no centaurs in Baldur's Gate, in the classic Baldur's Gate. Or wait, it's a general D&D question. We're not talking Baldur's Gate specifically. If he can be a centaur, he will be a centaur. Now, class, I'm not so sure about, though. I mean, wizards use their words. Bards do, too. Bards and wizards use their words to do things, so that's like a rhetoric-based class, but I don't know if that's his vibe, necessarily. Yeah. Yay! I love good old trauma in my media. I do. Are there sirens in D&D? I'm sure there can be. I'm sure you can make it happen. God, going through this not in order is making it a bit confusing, but so is the vibes of streaming, isn't it? There might be. If you want to see a Russian meme about the bear, search this on YouTube. Oh, okay. I'll put it down. Gimme. I'll put it down so I can look at it later. Medved. Looks amazing right off the bat. Different bear, perhaps. However, I still think I will enjoy it. On both sides, the vow was broken. Wait, I need to actually look at how different these two are. On holy grounds, our vows were broken. We met up, we broke bread. I was blue, your dress was red. It's strange, we both know the day was coming. All our secrets will be spoken. There's multiple ways we could take this. Let's just write them all down and then pick the one that we like the best, okay? I feel like that makes sense. I feel like this one really encapsulates the... is it AL meetings? What was it? I think it was AL, but I don't know what that stands for. I think it's AL, the short thing. I'm always just... I think it was AL meeting, like Alcoholics Anonymous, but not for the people who are, or Addicts Anonymous, but like it's not for the people who are addicts, but for their family members. Meeting scene, I could picture a scene something like that. My singing voice is nice. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. We could do like this is a chair circle, and this is Carmi sitting in the middle of the chairs on there. We could do a zoomed out and a zoomed in shot, perhaps. We could also just do, you know, in the text up here, like the lyrics could be up here. Perhaps, maybe. Not sure. Yeah, this is Spoiler Town. You can talk about spoilers as much as we want. Don't worry. Did the Bear Restaurant Team Collective Core Group form some kind of co-op? Or maybe some kind of profit sharing scheme? I wonder. I don't think they talk about that a lot. They don't really make that much of a, like, theme too much. Al-Anon. Yeah, Al-Anon. Exactly. So it's Al-Anon. Al-Anon sounds weird. I just read up on the series. I don't know. Yeah, they do call it that in the show. Al-Anon is correct. I always think that sounds really weird. I don't know. AA, or do you remember the guy on top of the church in Disco Elysium? On top of the church? Oh yeah. Yes, in the church, like in the church tower, Thiago or something. I had to call my sister. Hope the call went well. How much did I miss? Oh, mostly just hijinks. Not a lot. I think we just added for this line that will be taking place in the AL meeting scene. You know where we could cut it off? The one trying to hide this damage done. On they were spoken, will be spoken. We could do will be spoken. I could highlight this too, you know, use highlight colors when you can. We could do highlight colors. We could do a zoom in on his face for will be spoken. God, this is definitely more lyric video than animatic. Wee, hello. Carmi. That's my boy. That is my boy. I love thumbnail sketches. Okay, my thumbnail sketches maybe aren't as much better than theirs in the video that we saw, but okay, at least I feel like it's more organized. So then one day, I don't know if I want to write this down again, but I am right now, so actually I don't want to write this down again. It's clear which line is what, okay? One day, all the secrets will be spoken. It's all fine. That's good to know. That's good to know. I saw a post on Tumblr about how he's a reference to AA. Pretty interesting. Huh. I guess so. Do they usually try to convert you into religion? Literal question. I have never been to an AA meeting or anything like that. Is this like loved ones? Is the L for loved ones, maybe? Girl, you're making a music video. What the fuck do you mean non-literal? Go stupid. Go crazy. Non-literal. Non-literal. You know? We're not gonna do a literal slow dance because I'm just writing down all of my thoughts. Wait, I need to see how many opportunities I have to use which images, you know, because I want to spread them out. On holy ground, our vows were broken. And here's just on both sides, our vows was broken. I'm the one. We met up, we broke bread. Okay, yeah, this one's gotta be fishes. This has gotta be fishes then. This makes sense. No slow dance. What the fuck? Slow dance or buzz? No, it doesn't make sense. Who's gonna slow dance? It doesn't make sense. It's a metaphorical slow dance, okay? They don't slow dance. Sun went down over Pompeii. Ooh. Listen. I don't know where they live. I need to look that up. Their house is a location. I think they live in Chicago too. Oh, then the other Pompeii could also be New York. If we do New York here, but here he's back in Chicago, so it doesn't really make sense to split them up that much. I'm gonna look up skylines later today. He's slow dancing with a bear. The bear's a metaphor, but he is the bear! But he's also the bear! I was wondering, because it felt like they did, and almost like their capital, most of their capital is from their, like, uncle. Yes. That is true. Most of it comes from there. I feel like, God, they toss money around so much. Bears have a cave or something, and honey, a cage in this case. I feel like you haven't gotten there yet. I'm not gonna spoil you on this, because we don't need to. Bears! Hi, Ronnie! Hello, Ronnie! This sounds really intriguing. Slay. The post went into how they essentially trade addiction to alcohol for an addiction to religion. Oh, so it is a thing. Man slowly dancing with a bear, which is a metaphor. You could see that, but like in the metaphor, he is already the bear. So there's too many bears then. Although you could say like, you could make an argument for it, but I won't stand for it. I was blue, your dress was red. I didn't want to make it a line. Stop making it, thank you. I want it to be crooked. This one's all fishes, baby. If you know, you know. This one's fishes. This one's all fishes, baby. Did you make them both pay because they were drowning in bad policy? gotta ask Cage the Elephant for that one. I don't know, but that makes a lot of sense. Yes, he loves himself. He has a healthy image of himself. Well, that is very far from the truth, sadly enough. So we could do this either. I love how these are just empty frames up here. We could either do this. I should totally highlight this in colors. It would make it so much easier. But alas, we can always do that later. Also, because we can zoom in so much, I can make these very small and it's not a problem. Actually, someone down. I would like to just make a progression. I only need 2 images for that, so we can actually make them a bit bigger. I have 2 ideas and one that I might like a lot more, but also not sure about it. And would have to look up the scene again. I should write down what I need to look up because I'm gonna forget about it. I'm gonna get a lot of reference photos in here for maybe are we gonna do an advanced storyboard or are we just gonna fuck with it the way that it is? I think we're gonna fuck with it the way that it is. I'm thinking we could do like I think I prefer an empty dinner table. Because they have the scene, they're sitting at the dinner table, it might be longer than that, and I'm pretty sure there's windows behind them. But I'm not 100% on that, so we could make the sun go down in the windows, and we wouldn't have to film, because the outside of the house isn't really shown in the show, so I would have to invent a random house, and you wouldn't really know that it's their house, but you could copy the interior. I'm just doing whatever, I don't know what the interior looks like. So I'll write that underneath. Interior or dining room, if I wanted to. No, that would be that would be afterwards. We'll see. Dining room, sunset. You know, obviously. Sun went down over Pompeii. On the holy ground, our vows were broken. I'll just do it. I'll just highlight it anyway, even though it's already pretty visible what I'm, it'll get more convoluted as we move on, So better put more rather than less. I love the little O after no. He actually doesn't have a very healthy image of himself. You know why why the nickname is the Bear? Is because their last name is Berzado, and it sounds like bear. But also, on a metaphorical sense, it makes sense, so. I is home. Let's go, Wolfie! Slay! Oh yeah, share a bit of your new fixation, for sure. This is like halfway a chatting stream. So you can go straight ahead. On holy ground, our vows were broken. We met up, we broke bread. I was blue, your dress was red. It's strange. We both knew this day was coming. This is obvious. This could be... I'm thinking about this one. I'm still thinking about this one. We'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. This one is basically the same as the other one, so we need, like, a similar image to what's going on over here. Because, like, I'm gonna make this holy ground the metaphor, just like their childhood home, basically, is the metaphor for the holy ground. Kumaku. Recently went into the woods in search of insects! Oh my god! Let's go insect fixation. As long as you don't touch anything that's poisonous, slay. Very slay. Did you find any fun ones? Holy ground, our vows were broken. I'm thinking about if I use the scene here or here. Like, I have a scene similar for both of these in my head right now. I think I'll use it here, and if I want to move it, I can move it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do this one, and I'm gonna just move it further out because I don't have space over here. I'm gonna highlight it like yellow later. On holy ground, our vows were broken. So I would just do... Broken, do we have enough time? That's the question. When you just look at the lyrics, you don't know if you... We could do were broken, fuck it. That gives me more time for the frame to be visible. We could do were broken in like a separate thing, you know what I mean? So we do on holy ground, our vows were broken. And then we have like were broken as a separate one. This one's the verb broken. This one's the verb broken. What's y'all's favorite bug? I don't really have a favorite, I think. It's super fun, but you somehow did not end up being lost or bitten. Slay! Very slay. And you found a centipede. Didn't know we had any. There's some centipedes that are really, really poisonous if you touch them, by the way, so be careful. Google poisonous bugs, but maybe they're not in your area. Maybe they're just here. So this would be, I would want like a shot of, I don't remember how the kitchen looks like. I also, the shot composition sometimes for here, for instance. Wait, we could put the sunset in, oh, my bad, I didn't actually change brush. We could put the sunset in the background here too, so I know that these are supposed to be windows. I think I know, but you might not know, but that's fine. The composition sometimes is more clear for these shots and sometimes less. On holy ground, our vows were broken. I want like, because there's a cooking scene in their family home. And God, that one was so hectic. That one was absolutely terrible. Hated it, loved it, same thing in this case. And a lot of shit spills, basically, every now and then. I must remember what actually spills. Okay, I need to, get a different pen. Two things. I need to get a different pen and write down what I need to look up in a color that is good for that. Let's go pink. Let's go pink. Look up color pink. Yeah, when it's rainy, they might hide the dangerous ones. Just don't eat them. Venomous bugs, though. Oh, shit. Then I mean venomous. That is what I mean. I found 5 to 7 different insects. Mostly ants, slugs, and mosquitoes. Slay. Slay. Ants, yes. There's loads of ants outside there. Mosquitoes, too. Gee, I was outside for the moon dance thing. I got stung so much. So this will be... look up. This color is all look up. Maybe I'll do an I. I don't want to write all of this. Me, when symbols. Look up. Their dining room. So this will be very painterly and not very animated. Well, it will be, again, it will be moving. This will be a lot of work. Obviously. Then here we go. Their kitchen. Because you can do all sorts of animatics, music videos, lyrics videos, whatever, in all sorts of different styles. I also had another idea for Trouble from Cage the Elephant. That would have been more animated. Because I had an idea for the refrain. Trouble on my left, trouble on my right. I've been facing trouble almost all my life. My sweet love, won't you put me through? Every time I go, I catch a glimpse of you. Da-da-da. For you. I like Cage the Elephant a lot. Hi Shang, hello. From the insects we have here, I think my favorite might be wasps. Oh no, I don't like wasps. Why do you like wasps? That's weird. God, this doesn't look like a kitchen at all, but I swear to God, this is, I mean, it says it right here, so we will know that this is their kitchen. Do I want to highlight this in a color? I think I'm fine. We made up, we broke bread, I was blue, your dress was red, and it's strange. I think I have the rhythm done wrong a little bit in my head here. It doesn't matter though for my thing. Cry singing everywhere I go, I catch a glimpse of you. It's a good song. That would also fit for the bear. And another short one that I want to do for the bear. That's really short though. It's 20 seconds short. I could do that additionally if I wanted to. I found a wasp nest near my school, and thinking that if I didn't agitate them, they wouldn't bite me, I sat near it. I was fine for a few minutes. Oh god. You like wasps? That's got a sting. Got him. True. We met up, we broke bread. I mean, that's gotta be the dinner scene. I feel like I want to encapsulate these two coming together, basically. These two. And this is like an interjection, basically. This is like an in parentheses. I was blue, your dress was red, and it's strange. Because I don't really know what this is. I don't really know what this is gonna mean yet in our context. I was blue makes sense, because I was blue is both metaphorical and literally possible. Carmi is often sad, and Carmi often wears a blue apron. So that's great. Your dress was red is probably like a romantic thing, and I'm not doing the romantic thing, so I have to like reword it, but I gotta be careful about it. We could do a your dress was red in a very metaphorical sense, so like abstracted like a lot, but I'm not sure about that yet. Cage the elephant, more like care the bear. Oh my god, somebody should care for the bear. So this is obviously, I will make a sketch, but dinner scene. We met up, we broke bread, even though they, it didn't really go well. We know, in order not to repeat what we've done over here, you know what we could do for the dinner scene instead? God, they're so tiny. I want more space, please. See to play more space. We could again cut it up into 2. I hope this works with the rhythm. I'm just assuming. Hello, Bro Dragon. How is everyone? I'm good. Is there blood? We could do, but we're in like a different scene. That's why it must be an interjection. There's a lot of tomato sauce. There's some blood too, but mostly tomato sauce. We could do the tomato sauce, but I feel like it doesn't really make sense for that. I'll have to ruminate on this line specifically a little bit further. We could do this end of the table, that end of the table, because we did have the reverse shot of that multiple times. Carmi sits here, I'm pretty sure, actually, in the show. So, people sitting around the table arguing. They're actually not, this is not what breaking bread is supposed to be like. We could do that. Yeah, come on, get yourself some bodies, gamers. I think this one was maybe empty. I don't know. There was a lot of stuff on the table already. And plates and stuff. That'll be a pain to draw. Can't wait. Na, 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 na. Isn't Carmi a Pokemon? Is it a cute Pokemon? It's short for Carmen. I thought tomato sauce was like a euphemism for blood. No, in this case, it's literal tomato sauce. It's a cooking show, kind of. We made up. Let's do that. We met up. I mean, do it like this. We broke bread. I was blue. Fuck, that didn't change the color. I was blue. Your dress was red. Ain't it strange? Who is you? I was blue is clear, but like, I don't know yet. We both knew this day was coming. It's definitely, that's all gonna be fishes. We're all in fishes. So how the fuck am I gonna put I was blue, your dress was red into fishes? This must sound really weird if you don't know what this means, man. We both knew this day was coming. This is clear. I know exactly what this is, obviously. That is like shot for shot how it is in the episode, more or less. Shot for shot, more or less. Why did you make an arrow? I didn't want you to make an arrow. Leave me be with my scraggly little lines, okay? Because, little spoiler for fishes. Red fish, blue fish, fish. Actually, though, yeah. We could just do fishes, because, like, yeah, true. We could just make it abstract. We could just make fishes, you're so right. Let's just do fishes. Fuck it, let's just do fishes. Yeah. Listen, Zecke, half of your problems would be solved if you had Carmi slow dance with a grizzly. I disagree. Although some of my problems would be solved by that, yes. Hi, Aiden. Hello. Shorthand euphemism for blood has always been strawberry jam. That's true. People really like strawberries for that. How the fuck am I gonna draw this in like a little thumbnail sketch? Brum brum. This is a car. Can you tell that this is meant to be a car? Wow, there's smoke too, probably. Unless I don't want to do that. We could animate the smoke separately from the rest of the animations. I don't know. We could, I say, as though I know how to do that. I know what this means. Do we do a zoom in? I don't know. Because I don't really want to linger on faces. Well, I guess I'm gonna linger on Michael's face. I need to learn how to draw people who aren't Carmi. Ugh, pain. As long as I have a reference images, I will be fine. What am I doing exactly? I'm planning the animatic. We're in the planning stages. Yes, Well, it's more of a lyric video, really, but whatever. When an animation shows a dramatic scene with a character whose hands and clothes are covered in jam, very epic. I agree. I like a little bit of blood. But this show isn't really bloody, you know? I mean, there is suicide, but it's not like on screen or anything. Okay, fine. We're doing that anyway, so we could do a zoom in into his mom's face. This reminds me of the way that season 2 ended, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I need to make something that incorporates season 2 more, but this one it just makes more sense. I mean, this is season 2, but this is a flashback into before the show, so, you know. This day was coming. I'm gonna color code it. We both knew this day was coming. I mean, that's clear, right? We both knew this day was coming. God, that's sad. Slay. I mean, that's the goal, isn't it? Whee! Great! I love my depression with my drama. Well, it's real though. Ain't it real? Yeah, board story, storyboard. Let's go! Zecke's animation career is about to be legit. I've done this before. I've been around the block, baby. I've been around the block, gamers. Yeah, let's just do fishes for this one. Siska, credit to Siska. Let's just I said I'm not taking fine, let it be a straight line. Who cares? I'm not taking suggestions. However, maybe we'll just do fishes if I get like a different idea at some point. But I can't. The thing is, I can't do. I mean, maybe I could. The thing is, I can't, but maybe I could. We'll see. Fish dates! Yes. Alice Blue, your dress was red, ain't it strange? We can do like... If we do actual fishes, though, I like the idea of drawing fishes, because I've drawn fishes before, and fishes are fun to draw. If we do this, I'll just draw the fishes. That'll tell me everything I need to do for now. I could do like an actual fluid animation because fishes can be pretty simple shapes, but I don't know if that would disrupt the flow or if that would be a good disruption. Sometimes a disruption is a good disruption, but sometimes I don't know if the bigger one should be red or not. I don't think I need to know that right now yet either. Will I still be able to see my lines? Barely. It's not enough. I need a different blue, thank you. There you go. I don't know if that'll be a good disruption or a bad disruption. We'll have to see. I'll put it in there. Unless, of course, this would be a good disruption if this line, that one, was all... That's 4. No, that's 5. This one's also 5. This one's also 5, yes. Jesus. The 4th line here would also be more animated. Then it would make more sense, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I will definitely. I will take what I want and leave behind what I do not want. Yes, yes, yes. The fishes are eaten by the bear. Not sure about the meaning though. Of course, this LGBT rights movement will devour and incorporate Christian spirituality. Well, they are all the bear. They are the fishes and they are the bear. If we're talking about the metaphors of the show, the fishes... it's 7 fishes, right? That's like a dish that they make. It's like something Italian heritage something. Didn't, you know, there's a whole story behind it outside of the show as well, I think. So the fishes are them, I think, metaphorically, but also the bear is them. It's not only Carmi, it's actually all of his family members, like his siblings at the very least, because their last names are all Berzado, so you know, that's all of their nicknames. So I moved the gamer. I moved my thing wrong and that made the thing wrong. Okay, we fixed it. Don't worry about it. Speaking about disruptions, who do you think is going to win in the end? SAG-AFTRA or the... Oh, that's a good question. That is a good question. I really hope that SAG-AFTRA is gonna win. And I mean, if the video games genre studios, whatever, people who work for video game studios are also gonna join, you know, I saw something about that. I mean, they must, right? Fingers crossed, they must. Color the depressing sections in saturated color, and when it's more bright and hopeful, make those colors more bright. Environmental storytelling. I'll see about the colors. I will see about the colors, because, like, it gets a little hopeful towards the end. That's what I'm hoping, anyway. So we could make, like... But the rest is all pretty dreary. The rest is pretty dreary, probably. Yeah, they've already joined, I think, some of them. Slay. I just hope that they win. It would be disastrous, I feel like, if they didn't. Okay, let me see. Now we did this one. So this is all fishes, and I know which scenes are in there. That is helpful for me. I mean, honestly, I can just draw a little eye. I know which scenes these are, so if I just draw a little eye, it's like, yeah, look up what this looks like. Look up what all of this looks like. You can't do this from your head. You need references, because you're referencing a very specific scene. Obviously. So that's someone down over Pompeii. On both sides the vow was broken. What do we want to relate that to then? This is a similar thing to this one, which we can just use different visual metaphors for the same situation. That wouldn't be bad. Just gotta think about. Yes. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. One day all our secrets will be spoken. That's the AL meeting. That goes there. So, oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. I feel like this is probably going to just be Carmi being Carmi in any way, shape, or form. Like, we can choose, you could choose so many scenes from the show for these lines. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. There's a lot of damage done. If we want to symbolize the damage done, we could go back to family. We could go to New York. We haven't been to New York yet. That's what I was thinking, that we're more like... We could start this off in New York, but I don't think I want to, because it's mostly set in Chicago, so it would be weird, right? Especially if we do anything with family, with like Michael... Come on, give me the other pen, please. Thank you. If we do on both sides the vow was broken, I mean, that's gotta be Michael and Carmi. Like, what else is this gonna be? It's gotta be. It could also be him and his mother, technically, but that's already down here more so. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We are going to New York. Let's go! Woo! So is there a song that's from the show that you're making the animatic for? No, this song is completely independent of the show, and I'm putting them together because they fit well together. Pompeii is an ancient Greek city, exterminated by a volcano eruption, right? Yes, that's Pompeii. Is it just, yeah, it's just the city's name, right? It's like on the coast. It's not like an island or anything, I think. Don't remember. Pretty sure. Yes, this is correct. On both sides the vow was broken. Let's write it down. Oh shit. I just I had an idea for an image. Me relating all of this back to this one episode in season 2. It's all fishes. It always has been. No, I mean, this gotta be again Carmi and Michael. We're moving along at a good pace though. I thought there would be more like staring off into space and doing nothing. So that's good. It's mainland Italy. Exactly. Italy. On both sides, the vow was broken. Oh my, I'm the one. Like we were never close. We can reuse this one, maybe, actually. Perhaps. We could, because that is... Like, we were never close, but there's no on both sides this time, so actually we shouldn't reuse it. We should do a new one. Not reusing things? Bad idea, because then you have to make so much more stuff. Oh boy. Speaking of volcanic eruption, I need to go to sleep. Ronnie will look after you. Thank you, Ronnie. You're taking a nap? Napsy time? Enjoy nap. I really can't nap. I thought I was like somebody who naps. I'm not somebody who naps. I don't like naps at all. Because I wake up worse all the time, so I wouldn't do that. Hi, who's that gamer? Hello, we're planning. We are planning. I mean, honestly, trying to hide the damage done, we could do like an image of his success as well. Because that is 100% how he was compensating. Stop it, I don't want a perfect triangle. Thank you. I like my weird triangle especially, right? That's not the shape at all. I don't want a perfect box. Trying to hide this damage done. So we could do like an image or a news article, something like that. I need more space to write down what this is supposed to be because I don't think I will be able to paint it in too much detail on this little slide. Nap's scary, but sometimes I'm made to. Yeah, I prefer wow, amazing. And then it's like says world's best chef or something, you know, that's what it says underneath. And it's like a newspaper or the composition of a newspaper in this sort of aspect ratio is kind of tricky, so I don't really know. But then we could put the lyrics over here, perhaps. Because there needs to be space for the lyrics, something like that. Script reminds me of my old lecture notes. Slay! Yeah, always going between the margins and everything. This would be trying to hide this damage done. I think we have time for 2. It's very possible that once I actually put these little like thumbnails into an editing software, which maybe I'll do that off screen and see if the timing works. It actually won't work. Now, how the damage done is an emotional damage. So, I mean, there's multiple damages. There's many damages that poor Carmi has to deal with, so we could pick and choose. But we're talking about Michael. Oh, my bad, I clicked something. We're talking about Michael here, so technically it wouldn't make sense to put any of the other problems that he has in here. But then again, he put himself in the situation where, where he was because Michael was not communicating with him. So I don't think it's too far-fetched. So he's like looking down, he's here, and here's the guy in New York, the New York chef, as the fandom calls him, telling him he's worthless. There you go. That's something that happened. Wow, amazing. I don't know if this is going to be very visually clear, so we will have to deal with that later, though. Yeah, you also wake up worse from your nerves than how I was. Same. I just prefer laying down and watching something and like maybe closing my eyes a little, but not actually going to sleep, because that doesn't make it better for me. I mean, I can use as many colors as I want. These colors don't mean anything. They're just here to convey which part is for which part. And I'm gonna take many little screenshots of my little thingies to see if they're on screen for long enough. Because if it's only 1 sec, it's like, if it flashes before your eyes and you can't even take it in, then we need to adjust something, because otherwise it's not gonna work. They all are one day, all our secrets will be spoken. We could also take 1 day and put it somewhere else if I think that it doesn't flow well. But that's something I will have to adjust later, because that's just how that goes, baby. All our secrets will be spoken. Someone down over Bombay. We could zoom out here too, technically, because it takes a while, and just doing a sunset over Chicago for this entire line might be a little boring of a start. Someone down. We could, though. They do a lot of establishing shots in the actual show too, so it would be kind of a nice callback. Sort of. But first of all, we gotta figure out, oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. So I'm gonna bring this over here. Stop making lines out of my lines. There you go, thank you. I don't want you to be a straight line. I want you to be squiggly, because otherwise it looks weird and doesn't make sense for my brain as much. Oh my, I'm the one. Maybe we should not do it backwards. Maybe that would make more sense for us, but maybe it also doesn't matter. If I move, by the way, if I erase Chicago and put it over top, I have more space to draw in this line, so maybe I should do that, please. Thank you. Chicago. Go over here. Thank you. So we can... On both sides, the vow was broken. I'm trying to find an image that is not the same image that I'm gonna use, like, a few lines later. This one, right here. Because that would be a bit too repetitive. Oh yeah, I had this idea earlier. How did well, I don't know. I don't need to know how the sketch looked like right now, because Carmi gave his brother a sketch of a restaurant, of how he could like remodel his restaurant and stuff, and he really wanted to work at his restaurant while he was still alive. So I can just, you know, resketch the sketch, whatever that looked like. I think it looked something like this, but I can't really tell. On both sides, the vow was broken. And then we could technically do the note behind the thing if I want to. That's an image that we could use. If I ever think, oh, actually, you know, this image would be better, then I'll do this image instead. This one says to Carmi, and it's like hidden behind somewhere. 'Cause that is how that goes in the show. Have you ever done? Yeah, I've done karaoke streams. I will do karaoke streams again. I like karaoke streams. Karaoke streams are so fun. That's such a VTuber thing, right? But like, I think it should be an everyone thing. I think all of my streamers should be doing karaoke at all times because I think that would be funny. Vow was broken. Da. Fuck. Yeah, just draw into it. You don't have space to draw anywhere else. I'm thinking like, yeah, I'll draw somewhere else. Oh, the should be. On both sides, the vow was broken. Should be in the same one as the other one. There you go. The. Do you know karaoke? Yes, all karaokes, please. Give me all the karaokes. Nexus mods have said they are banning Starfield mods that remove pronouns and the first thought I had was, well, there goes 70% of Starfield mods in a joking way. Yeah, like, I bet there's not that many, but that would just be spiteful. So that's dumb, of course. I'm too self-conscious about my bad singing to do karaoke. Okay, fair. Maybe not everybody has to do karaoke, but it's fun. I like karaoke. Karaoke is such a good concept, you know? Oh my, I'm the one. Also, such a, like, not to criticize the song, but that's kind of a nothing line as well. Sometimes nothing lines are very much fine, though. Based Nexus mods? Apparently they are. Slay. That is very slay of them. To be base level based. Base level based? Yes. There's a truck outside. Oh, am I? I'm the one. So we have the juxtaposition of, maybe I should write what this is, because the more I'm looking at it, the less I'm understanding what I'm seeing. The thing is just, I don't really have space to write this anywhere. Maybe I can erase. Oh god, this eraser is way too big. Can I get a smaller eraser, please? Because the eraser just kind of detects where the stroke is, because this is not an art program, you know what I mean? We write, because then I'll know. We'll write sketch and Michael's. Nope, wrong place. Michael's letter, thank you. I mean, I can also look back at this VOD technically in order to see what the fuck I was thinking. There you go. See, we can go past there. We just need to be a little bit more conservative with our space usage is all. Same with this one. We're gonna have to like move this somewhere else. I don't know yet. It's very slay of you /them. It's not something I ever expected to hear. I think every time I hear slay, I have to think of you. Yes, slay is very deeply rooted in my vocabulary, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna leave anytime soon. Oh my, I'm the one. We could definitely. There's so many to do. Okay, let me see first for the idea that I had for Sun Went Down over Pompeii. Should I write down what these are too? Probably. Fine, I'll write it down. I'll zoom in, I'll write it down. Yes. Gender abolitionist mods, let's go. Not quite, actually. Not quite. Also, I would love to do a karaoke stream, but I will never get the chance due to times when I stream and such. Oh yeah, like if it's at night, it's not so good. That's true. That is true. You gotta have a time where it's like acceptable to sing karaoke if you're in an apartment, like myself. And now in our vocabularies too, I bless you with this. Carmi is famous. That'll tell me what I need to know. Then I'll remember what this is. Again, I will continue this like in 2 days, right? So I should still remember what these mean. Carmi being B-rated, because that happened in episode 2 of season 1, I think. And most of the music would be rock and such, and it would be rather loud. Yeah, I understand. It's tough. So this one goes. Let's start it like here. Sure, this line can be straight. It doesn't interfere with anything else, I think. Yeah, the other ones are down there, so make sure to be more higher up rather than further down, because otherwise it will interfere with the other ones more than we need to. Sun went down over, yeah, Pompeii. We could do over Pompeii. We could split them like here and here. Or we could split them once. Sun went down, and then sun went down over Pompeii. If we want to animate a whole like sunset, kinda, even alluding to a whole sunset, I think we should just split it once. Sun went down. We have a lot of like 2 splits, so that can be a pattern, a theme. You like a pattern and a theme in an animatic / lyric video / music video. That one's too skinny. That's like fucking, I don't know, IMAX definition. We don't need that. They're all very approximate, so it's fine. Will be spoken. I wonder if I can do even remotely similar voice to a McRide for Deaf Grips karaoke. I wonder to. YouTube just recommended me a Starfelt mod video despite having no interest in it before. It's listening in here. Oh my god, YouTube. Zecke, more Zecke videos, videos by Zecke. Sun went down over Pompeii. So I would really like to draw this scene that exists. That's a great arm, absolutely fantastic arm placement. So he's like falling asleep on his couch. What is this perspective? Who knows? God only knows. Also something that we can reference later. A lot of references, definitely more painterly for the references. If I wanted to do something more animation based, I would have to try and not rely on references so much. So like it can get like it can get darker in the scene. Again, we have to try to make this consistent and not have it be super animated in one shot and then not be very animated in another. That doesn't really make any sense. So Carmi fall asleep on couch is clear. And then we can do I don't know what the fuck's in this Chicago skyline. If there's any like monuments or something, maybe the giant cross of the Chicago skyline. We all know it and love it. Again, same thing here. Same thing. Chicago, baby, Chicago. I don't know. Oh, the heat is destroying my life force. I can barely concentrate. I feel that. I feel that very much when the heat is heating. You know, look it up. Look it up. I don't know what Chicago looks like. Oh my god, the bean is in Chicago, but the bean is not big enough for a skyline. But we could take like maybe a photo from like near the bean, perhaps. They never showed the bean in our establishing shots though. They mostly showed the weird tram lines. I wanted to look up the weather. That's what I wanted to look up. Yeah, it's gonna be 30 degrees today. It's not the worst. Not good either, but not the worst. I have to go out and shop for groceries later. I can only tune into Juno's Baldur's Gate stream for so much, which is sad because I want to watch it all. But I will be interrupted by things. Sun went down over Pompeii. Like I said, the highlights don't really matter that much. They're not like, ooh, this theme is this highlight color, this theme is... You could do that. You could. But we just wanted to be more legible which shot is related to which shot. Even though it was fairly clear. Wait, giant cross will... Yes. Evas will be deployed to Chicago. There it is, right there. No, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll Google a picture of Chicago and I'll be there. Yeah, focusing on the chorus and the hook of the song for the catchy thing. Yes. Is it really important? Yes. Definitely. But we still haven't gotten to it yet. I feel like there's a lot of food in the line in the verses in here as well. And this last line, I guess that's the bridge, isn't it? But the whole part of like, I'm ready to let go. I'm spreading the ashes, never had control. And of course, the match part specifically, I feel like that's extremely pertinent to him. And the whole show is about managing grief in a sense, so it very much connects. I just gotta find the images still. Which, you know, we'll get to. Damn it, we're at the slow dancing again. Oh, and oh my, I'm the one. I keep skipping over the oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. But okay, so we have Carmi sleeping here, Chicago there. Oh my, I'm the one. Oh my, I'm the one. These are all two-parters, so it must be oh my, I'm the one. But it's a pretty short line, so I feel like we might do a short oh my and a longer I'm the one. Perhaps. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. I'm gonna go see you, Wolfie. See you. Have a good one. So there they are. Definitely know what I put into them. They're definitely present. I could make the non-literal smaller. I love distracting myself with little side tasks. It's actually my favorite. And then we just... Oh no, I didn't get the other bracket. It's fine. That is actually fine. Oh, please stop selecting. Don't select anything. Thank you. Non-literal. Tiny non-literal. It takes up way too much space. We don't need that much space. Like, of course you can just draw him. You can just draw his face. That wouldn't be wrong. That would be, oh my, I'm the one. You could also do like a little... On both sides, the vow was broken. Oh my, I'm the one trying. Well, this is kind of in reference to, you know, on both sides the vow was broken, right? So Carmi is the one who has to hide the damage that was done by his broken relationship with Michael. Obviously, Michael's not the one who has to hide anything because Michael is dead. I would like to draw the dream sequence as well, because I love the dream sequence scene, but it is applicable, but I don't just want to draw scenes from the show, even though that's kind of what I'm doing, but not 100%, so you know. Gotta change it up a little bit. Oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. All our secrets will be spoken. I'm the one. How would you portray I'm the one as opposed to not you're the one? I'm not actually asking, I'm just asking myself. I also like how this turns it, like the overlays turn the pen so very green underneath it. It's fun. It's fun how that interacts. I really like this program for note-taking. It's good. OneNote is very good for note-taking. I tried to switch to Obsidian a while ago because I really like the little like maps that Obsidian makes to like different topics mapped together in like a sort of... I did too many backwards thingies, my bad. Like a sort of brain map sort of way. And that was cool to me. But then I didn't have that many notes to take, so it didn't look like a cool brain map. It just kind of looked like a dot connected to one other dot and another dot that wasn't connected to anything. So I dropped it again. Although it's still installed, it's still right there, but I'm probably not gonna venture forth into Obsidian any further for note-taking, even though it's very cool. But I think I'm better off with just like normal notes, you know? Normal notes that I can somehow use. Oh my, I'm the one. It could just be him. Or me when I'm trying to not just draw scenes from the show. How were you sitting in this fucking scene? Look, he's on the floor. He is on the floor. God, Sydney is not gonna be in this animatic at all. Which, shame on that, because Sydney is a great character, but she doesn't really have anything to do with this, I guess, for me, right now. This perspective on the left doesn't even make any sense. Not that it matters, but, you know. So he's cleaning the floor. Carmi. Cleaning. Then I would just zoom in. When in doubt, just zoom in. Is this a Windows program? It's OneNote, so yeah, it's Microsoft. Microsoft OneNote, right? Yes. It's good. I recommend it. If you have like Microsoft Suite. I've heard good things about Obsidian. I just don't have any notes I need to do. Yeah, right? I'm like, yeah, I'll do so many notes. I don't have that many notes. I think it's really good probably for D&D. I can imagine. Because things connect a lot. You see connections very nicely in Obsidian, which is good for D&D. Because that's a story that you build from like single points in the story, and then you connect them together. You literally have to connect the dots for D&D stuff often. So I feel like that could really work, but just for life in general, it works too, but not for me. At least not instantly, so I might just stick to the ones that I know. The best note-taking program is the one that you actually use. Play-Doh 2025. So this is him. What type of shape did it make in here? Still, it's still Carmi cleaning. It's just zooming in. Oh my. I'm the one. You know, that sort of thing. Trying to hide this damage done. If I needed to have like my hyper autistic and niche options in Emacs org mode, I see you. Well, whatever you're familiar with, right? Whatever you're familiar with is the best note-taking program for you most of the time. Oh my. I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. They all are secrets. Will be spoken. Which color do I use for this one? Maybe I'll use blue for this one again. It's just making it colorful. There you go. Will be spoken. Play-Doh will have been so ahead of his time. So true, very true. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. That's so good. It's so good for them. It's so good for them. Is there like a Elysium Easter egg or reference that can be connected to the bear? And your if I could put a Disco Elysium Easter egg in here, that would be crazy. That would be nice. You could just put like a brand item or something like that. There's opportunity for this. There's definitely opportunity for this. I have a love-hate relationship with how English handles past, present, and future tense. We all have love-hate relationships with English in general, I think. Mine is more love because I love a vibes-based language, but I understand people who would love for a language to actually have actual rules, you know? Like a language should, but I'm pro just writing on the vibes, personally. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. We could put Sydney in here. We could put Sydney or Claire in here. We could. Am I gonna though? Slow dance underneath the... Are we just a puff of smoke? Who's we in this case? Both of them. Technically, this is probably about mostly one person, but we can make it be about more people because you don't have to do. There's no one interpretation of a piece of art, obviously, and we're doing a specific interpretation of a piece of art. So we could be as we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. This could very much be him with Sydney in a lot of ways because he doesn't sometimes he doesn't act quite right with Sydney in a way. Same with Claire though. Same with Claire. He has the same problem with both of these women in his life. On the other hand, there are like 12 or more different tenses. On the other hand, they allow you to do stuff like will have had, had, has had. There's, yeah. Yes. Russian has like 3 or 4 tenses, I believe. Not that it's easier than English on the whole. It has a lot of grammar. It has so much grammar. Sounds like German fist on the table. A language needs very hard and strict rules or the world will literally end. See, that's why my friend Maxi likes learning German so much. Because there's rules to learn and follow. As opposed to English, where there's technically rules to learn and follow. But in practice, you know, you ride the wave. Kawabunga. Kawabunga. I mixed up Kawabunga and Kawabummer because I say the latter more often than the former. Though I don't say both much either. Like, neither of them too much. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. No, an animatic, so much work. I feel like it would be unbearable to me. Haha, hi Victor. Hello Victor, how are you today? You're right. You're reminding me that this will be so much work. But it's less an animatic and it's more a lyric video. Which I might still call an animatic because people use these terms so interchangeably. I don't know. There's a lot of planning. Yeah, I'm surprised we're this far ahead already, actually. Like, we've got a lot of this down. Okay, well, this is just the same thing multiple times. We're probably gonna copy this one to that one and then do a different one for the last one. Or we don't. I'm surprised we're this far ahead. I'm thinking there's like 1 or 2 planning streams and then a bunch of actually making the thing streams. But, you know, it takes a while. Yeah, languages are on the spectrum from rules to vibe, and I like the vibey languages. But technically you can always vibe. Because, like, my native language is German. It has a lot of rules, but I just vibe because I know the rules by vibing. A lot of progress is happening. So we could do Sydney. I would love to paint Sydney is the thing. Sydney is very pretty, so I would love to paint her. I would love to just do this later. That's the thing that you can't do when you're live streaming your process of art creating. It's like, I'll come back to this in like an hour after I've, I don't know, done anything else. It's like, actually, I was gonna say, actually, this is not how it works, but I did want to show you. You know the rules, and so do I. That's a bold assumption. I actually don't really know the rules of German. Can't wait for a music making stream after this. Like, creating an original song, that would be fun too. I mean, I've done like BGM making stream once before, but it wasn't. I don't know. That one's a field I'm even less experienced in, so I don't feel super comfortable sharing that creative process because it's like very, very, I don't know what I'm doing. This one's much less, I don't know what I'm doing. Knowing the rules by vibing is a very good approach to life. Yes and no. Yes, actually probably more yes than no, but I'm always very worried when I don't know the rules of life, and I feel like I never do, that the consequences will be disastrous of not knowing the rules of life. But usually they actually aren't. So I think you're right. Just vibe with it. The consequences are not that bad. You can literally just do things. It's not that bad. Slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. Don't you worry, baby. Change. Yeah, I've made BGMs before. I've made music. I've been around the block. I've made music before. I actually have in this thing, but I have too much stuff in this thing to go through it freely. Like in this program, OneNote, I have notes for songs as well. But I'm not gonna go there because I don't know what else is in there. And the songs themselves too. With the native language, you can just vibe, yeah. But like the other ones, you have to learn the rules unless you learn them when you're very, very young. Then you kind of don't have to either. Also, hi Warren, welcome back. Don't worry about it. Your sister has returned from her first day of work, and we're talking about it. I hope she had a good one. Greetings to your sister. I hope she had a good one. Do it anyways. Just do it. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Now, I was currently debating between taking a break from the main animation to tell you about this other animation idea that I have in order to like be able to reset my mind a little bit. Because the other one is done. I just need to write it down, I guess. Yeah, I'll do that. Quick aside. It'll be over here. It's a quick aside. I don't think I need this space. And if I do, I can move this. Quick aside. Look at that. It's so big. I'll do a quick aside because I want to take a break from my main objective, baby. Kids that learned the languages when they were like under 10 they're actually cheaters. It's true. The song is called Mama's Boy, and it's really big. And it's really big on TikTok right now, of course, as are many songs that I listen to. Not the other one. This one is 4 years old. That's not big on TikTok right now. I think the Mama's Boy one came out very recently. It's like, M-A-M-A-B-O-Y, mama's boy, mama's boy. It's very repetitive. M-A-M-A-B-O-Y. I don't know, where does the Y go? Like melody-wise. Mama's boy, mama's boy. And it has like a nice instrumental behind it. And I've seen many, many, many art pieces, you know, little animatics, little animations for it specifically. Now, if you know the show The Bear, like I do, ooh, this one hits so hard. So, again, that's all that this is, because people only use that part of the song. I've listened to the whole song because it ended up on a playlist that I was listening to on the way back on the train yesterday. But we don't need to concern ourselves with that. M-A-M. We could do this in this aspect ratio if we want to make it for TikTok. And I'm kind of picturing it sort of in this aspect ratio too. Although aspect ratios are such a fuck. You know what? I hate aspect ratios because I don't do art in either of these two aspect ratios. This one's too tall and this one's too flat. I don't do that. I do like I'm more square oriented. Of course, you could upload a square aspect ratio video to YouTube and to TikTok as well. On TikTok specifically, I like it more when it's not square though. Bro. Yeah, it's new. It's like if you're like young, you know. Did I just call you old? Maybe, perhaps. They're playing instruments not including bebop computer? Fuck. Well, like, I know like a tiny bit of guitar, like a few chords, but that's about it. And I can play that one song on piano. Anyway, so the idea for this one is M-A-M-A-B-O-Y. I wanted to see like what the rhythm is though, because we wanted to it's a very, very simple idea. It's just first one, Michael, multiple stages. I don't have to put stages in quotation marks if I'm writing stages of life, so now I'm just writing stages, because otherwise my quotation marks are void. And then followed by Carmi in multiple stages. Now, I was making fun of the other person's handwriting a little bit. Shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. I like the spelling, very Sesame Street-y. It's cute, right? It's cute, it's cute. You tried to learn the guitar several times, but the barre just kills the motivation every time. The barre chords. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. They feel bad. It doesn't feel good on your hands. But your hands get tougher, and it's easier. Also, sometimes there's like alternative chords that you can do, depending on what you want to do. I can just do chords. But some chords do suck ass, though. I'm not gonna deny that. Some chords where you're supposed to twist your fingers a certain way, I can't. I don't know. I probably could. Hi, Tenj. I hear you, baby. Baby. So, I'm thinking... for Carmi, I know more, but, like... for Michael, I'm not so sure, actually. Just, like... young? Do we do young? I don't actually know if I want to do young for them. See, this includes thinking too. My break from thinking is thinking about other things. Oh boy. Ain't that the truth? Then, like, I just had the worst thought of my life. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm like, wow, this is horrible. Let's do it. Working at the... Can I not scroll further over here? Not really. Can I just do like a line that extends so I can extend my canvas? Yeah, this is how this works. Hell yeah. At the beef. And then dead. Because he is. I mean, he is. Some chords are very uncordial. Uncordial. Yes. True. I wanted to learn a specific song, the Space Asshole, and it required the F chord, I believe. There's a nice alternative for the F chord. There's a nice alternative that sounds pretty good for the F chord. You can do the alternative F chord. And then same. I mean, young is like, what is young, right? And here we could do, well, we could do young / at home, whatever that means, right? We can do at home. New York for him, or I mean, yeah, New York is better. And then... Why did you make a triangle? Ah! Oh no, I made a new section. I accidentally made a new section. That shortcut was making a new section instead of doing an undo. Thank you for letting me know. I'm like, what the fuck happened? The beef. I don't know if I want to... If we do 3 for him, we should do 3 for him. But how do you time that? I've seen some of these animations before, but... don't really know. M-A-M-A... M-A-M-A-B-O-Y... That's 7. Mama's boy. Mama's boy. That's 2 each, I would say. They are a simplified version, of course, but they sound so different. Maybe. Kalimba! Kalimbas are the best. Kalimbas are great. For a long time, I couldn't play the kalimba because I wanted to have my nails longer. If your nails, like your thumbnails, are any longer than quite short, kalimba playing is off the fucking table for you. At least the way that my nails are. So you gotta have your nails short for that. I mean, same for guitar, but different. But yeah, same for guitar. Don't have nails. If want to play instrument, don't have nails. So wait, we do M-A. We could do... We have like 3, right? M-A, M-A, B-O-Y. Yeah, that doesn't work if we have 3 though. M-A, 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 B-O-Y. B-O-Y. I mean, we could also just do B-O-Y, but I feel like then it's not moving enough. Although, maybe that's fine. I really should look at one of those that I've sent somebody. Because, like, how do they do the animation here? God, I send Evan too many TikToks. I cannot find this anymore. Don't, like, Spanish guitar players have nails specifically for plucking the strings? So, yeah. You do one hand short nails. Top left hand short nails, right hand do what you want. Right hand's free for all. Depends on how you pluck, I guess. Please, I just want to get back because I saw a Sally face animatic for this. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna make it quiet. Nah, you can hear it. It's fine. Okay, they did it way slower anyway. No, but then in the second one, M-A. They did like a different one for each letter. I don't have that many different ones. They didn't go through that many stages, okay? Although we could do like 2 for each, you know? 2 at home, 2 working at the beach at the beef, and 2 dead. 2 at home, 2 in New York, and 2 at the beef. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, we can do that. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then we can just do it normally, I guess. Big one, please. Merci. Mama's boy, mama, maybe mama's boy, mama's boy. That's what that is. That is what that is. So now you heard it a little bit too. Don't strike me down, YouTube. I will come to your house and end it all. Kidding. YouTube doesn't even have a house. YouTube's a company. M-A-M-A-B-O-Y. And then, of course, we need something from Mama's Boy as well. Well, we could just repeat something. When I was in uni, one of my friends gifted me a Sally Face t-shirt because I reminded her of a character from that game. Who? I know some of them a little bit. You don't have nails, but not because I play instruments. I'm just nervous and a nervous nail biter. Also, very valid. Very valid, actually. I feel like I don't even need to sketch this, really. But sketching it is more... Why is there no S in here? If it's Mama's Boy, why is there no S? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Mama's Boy, Mama's Boy. And then 5 seconds later, YouTube took down the stream. I wouldn't be too surprised, honestly. So, do we do childhood? I don't want to do childhood, because we don't know their childhood. Also, I have a headcanon that... I mean, I could shout out my headcanon here. I think Carmi is definitely trans. I think that's so... He's so trans mask coded. I think he's definitely... Like, in my head... This is a headcanon. I don't think the show is proposing this necessarily, although, you know... But my headcanon is that Carmi is trans, because I think that makes a lot of sense. But now we would have Michael first. I can also do Michael later, because I don't really know. I just realized that the BO still needs to be together because otherwise we're missing one. Otherwise we're missing one. Or I could do something else, like a secret thing. MAMABOI. BOI. BO is pretty short, but it would be weird to not do it for every letter. MAMABOI. Yeah, we could just do a special thing on remember to do a special thing on the Y. This is my special thing mark. If you strike me down, it will only make me stronger, YouTube. I'd like to remain weak, YouTube. Please, I don't want the responsibility of being strong. I mean, if I drew them young, I could put my headcanon in there that Carmi is trans. Cause like everything points towards this headcanon being true and good, okay? Don't try to convince me of anything else. But he can just be, you know, we have the scene at Fish's. It can just be from there. I don't know what sweater he was wearing. I would look it up. Also, I don't know. I'll just look up what they were wearing at Fish's. And then, yeah, I don't really need to sketch this out, do I? Actually, let's just write it out. Because, like, this one's supposed to be... Okay, I can't undo all of this. This one's supposed to be very sketchy in the end anyway. So, like, it's very unnecessary to do these sketches in here. So, let's do Michael first and then, like, write out what we want to do. I could also write it with my, like, clickety-clackities. Not gonna do that, though. So, give me strength. Thank you. Fishes. I'll just look up the Fishes sweater. Fishes takes place at Christmas. So, it's gonna be a sweater, I'm sure. It's my reasoning. Sweater plus alcohol because he got drunk. So, you know, slash drunk. Yo, that's definitely how you spell drunk. I fucked it. Nah, let's actually spell it like a word, at least a little bit. Okay, alcohol, drunk, fish sweater, and then plus drunk. Then starting the beef. Hopeful. I'm just gonna do every one of these is gonna be the same for Michael. It's gonna be working, which I mean I guess that makes sense. At the beef, the spelling is something. At the beef plus drunk. It's always gonna be plus drunk. How explicit can I be? Depending on where I want to upload this. Probably not that explicit, so I would just do like here I'll do a sketch, cause like but like a very basic sketch. Very basic sketch. This one's this, and this one's the exact same. But instead, there's like a little, you know, there's a puddle behind him. A puddle of unknown origin. Let's not draw any weapons, okay? It'll look more like a puddle in the finished art piece. And then maybe just... We could do a blank space, too. Blank space is kind of nice with it, you know? You said alcohol and the tone that implies slay after it? I would never, okay? I would never. I don't remember. The one with the long hair? When I was in... No. One with the long hair. Oh, I know which one. I also... The friend of Sally. I also don't remember his name. Juno would. I won't. I don't. I wouldn't remember. So this is Michael, and then... Carmi? See, if we do it like this, we don't have to... I don't have to put my trans headcanon in here. I could, though. Yeah, I have no explicit and upload it to YouTube Kids. No, but the thing is, I'm thinking about uploading this to TikTok, and TikTok doesn't like weapons either. Now, this, I wouldn't draw this in, like, hyper-realism or anything, but still, even then, I don't know. I don't know about that. So here it'll be fishes as well, probably, although... Yeah. MAMABOI. Now the thing, we still need like Mama's Boy. You could just reuse slices, probably. Fake prop! Yeah, exactly like that! Exactly like that! You always have to write that on fucking TikTok. Fishes. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. And then his outfit in fishes. I know what this means. Fishes. A random video idea for the for the music video, if possible. Could contribute sketches or drawings or something, and we could make a music video out of that too. That would be cute, like a little music video or video in general to encapsulate like community and stuff. That's a cute idea in general. Fishes plus dissociating at the table. I don't know how sketchy I would want to make this thing. If I make it at all, that is. We could also, so we can see better. Look at my straight lines. Actually, surprisingly straight for the fact that this is so sensitive. This one would be starting as well, I guess. Starting to work in New York City. You're the most devious bastard in New York City. And this is being berated in New York. I can really picture how I would like to compose this. For him, for Michael, I have less clear images in my mind than for Carmi, of course. So, like, for Carmi, I don't want to make it so sketchy. But for Michael, I'm like, I don't have your image this clear in my head. You know what I mean? No, but for something like that, for a community project like that, it doesn't have to be too intense. I just had a. Oh, this could be. We could take this a couple of ways. You know what I mean? We're definitely gonna do start work at the beef. I mean, the is part of the name, so putting it in a different line is kind of weird. Why be straight when you can be a wiggly gay little line? I agree though. I find them more pleasing to look at. If these were like all very straight lines and boxes, I wouldn't like it as much. I wouldn't vibe with it as much. Now, we could either do here. Let me again think about the rhythm. Malaboi. It is very fast. We shouldn't do like super detailed images for all of this. Although I really want to, and that increases the rewatch rate because people can't see the images that they're, that's why they rewatch it a lot. That's how you make TikToks that get a lot of views in theory, is make them very like rewatchable in the sense like, ooh, this happened too fast. I can't tell what this is, so I need to rewatch it again and again and again and again to get the image. Start work at the beef. We could put any sort of breakdown in here. Breakdown in episode 7, I think, of season 1, for instance, we could do. Or we could put the end of season 1 in here and make it more positive, but then it could like switch back around on Y, or be blank on Y and switch back around on Mama's Boy. So many ideas. Do I know the works of Felix Colgrave? I don't think I do. I love breakdowns. Breakdowns are great. You would love the bear. There's a lot of breaking down. Like, Panic Attack the TV show, honestly. At least season 1. Season 1 is Panic Attack the TV show. I'm Googling Felix Colgrave right now because maybe I just don't know the name. Because that happens a lot. Oh, no, I am not familiar. I don't think I'm familiar. What comes up here is art that I am pretty sure I'm not familiar with. It looks cool though. Sounds stressful. It is stressful to watch. Like, Juno, my friend who has high empathy, needed to step away multiple times. Well, not like multiple times per episode, but we watched multiple episodes. And like after 2 episodes, we had to take a break for her because it was a bit too much. Let's say end season 1. We'll see. I mean, if I actually even do this. This is just a side thing. This is not our main thing. I'm not gonna do this on stream. So this is the thing I can do while I can't work on the main thing. I can work on this season 1, to make sure that I can actually, that it's not season I or something. And then white frame, because we do want a mirror. If we do a white frame up there, we have to mirror it. And then we could do on Carmi's, because it goes like mama's boy twice. There it is. We could do for Carmi, we could do spoilers. The end of season 2. I don't have to explain it in that much. Just honestly, that's enough of a note for me. The end of season 2. How does the song go again? Like, if I split it up, wait, let me see. I don't know if I can play this, but I'm playing it anyway. Okay. Okay, there has to be a mama's boy after this one, because it goes right afterwards. So I have to figure out what the mama's boy for Michael would be. Oh, it's 3 times even. Oh, it's multiple times. Oh no. Maybe mama's boy, M-A. And then this one goes again. So this one goes 2 times. Okay, this one goes multiple. This one just goes 2 times. So 2 times this part, and 2 times this part for Carmi specifically. It's just like carted this off. And then how many mama's boys are after the first one? I love just counting things. The first season is Panic Attack, the TV show. Oh no, did I use my unbearable pun too soon? Maybe. Mama's boy, mama's boy, mama's boy. 4 times. So then we have here. Can I just draw a long line out there to have more space? Thank you. Mama's boy times 2, and then a softer mama's boy times 2 as well. We can split it up like that. I think that makes sense. I don't know what to do for all of that, but I could do. There's a great deal of things that I could do for that. I love how you're all just handshaking all over the place here. It's very fair. Wait, I blinked and the song changed. Yeah. We're taking a break from the main song to work on a side thing, because I wanted to take a break from the main song, and I had this idea in my head and I wanted to write it down. So I did that, but I don't know if it actually helped with the creativity for the main thing, because usually you're supposed to do something a little bit more different with when you're taking a break from one thing. Yeah, you may be a bit too EP. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I mean, we could do cooking spaghetti. This sounds vaguely, if not unrelated, but it's very related actually. Spaghetti plus, if I just draw the can, I think I'll know. We could just draw the can plus like the can, and then spoiler for the end of season 1, hiding the money and leaving. Yeah, you know, maybe I could put this into these frames. In parentheses, the can. Yeah. It's all coming together now. Victor, the pun is made better by the fact that you are a panda bear. Oh my god, true. Well, now we did this. Now we have to go back. We have like 30 more minutes to get this done. I don't think we're gonna get this done in 30 minutes, but we can make more progress in 30 minutes. Slay and handshake emoji irreversibly became a part of my online vocabulary, and with your help, IRL vocabulary as well soon. Slay! No, it's true though. That's good. It's a good way of communicating with your fellow humans. We're back here. We're back at the main thing. We still have to figure out how to do this, obviously. Which I still don't really know. This one more so. I could start making some thumbnails for this one, this part. And then of course the actual refrain, which we also have to do. I might have chosen this this stream to return because it was bear related. Slay. As you should. Slay! Slay is like It's a good word to use at most occasions, no? Okay, let's just run it down again. Picture the song. See, I don't actually have to play the song at all. I know how to sing it by now. Handshake, handshake. Slay, slay, slay. Your fellow IRL humans don't know English. I don't think they'll understand. They'll pick it up. I think they'll pick up slay. I feel like slay is ubiquitous enough. Someone down over Bombay. On both sides of all was broken. On my own, oh my, I'm the one trying to hide this damage done. One day secrets will be spoken. I think I have like a rhythm error in here, but it doesn't matter. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. This could symbolize like the statue frozen. I'm thinking of like this could be season 2. Sort of like Arrested Development type thing, you know, like just somebody who's not really like moving along at the same like space. Like we could also see like As We Slow Dance could be very much season 2 in this case. The crew of the bear progresses while Carmi doesn't as much, because that's kind of what happens in season 2. That's such a great spelling of the name. Hello, Juno! Look at this! We've done so much. And also, I did one for Mama's Boy. Well, I planned one out for Mama's Boy. I did one. Imagine if I was done with anything. I can send you a screenshot of this later, actually. Maybe you'd be able to see it better. But, like, yes, we're planning so much. Hi, Juno. Are you excited for Baldur's Gate? I bet we are. I bet you are. So, we're here now. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Yeah, I can see that. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still holding everything like we were never close. Yeah. I'm making a notebook for Baldur's Gate 3. Slay! Let's go! I'm so excited for your Baldur's Gate stream. I have to leave the house at 5. So I have 2 hours of your stream that I can watch. No, I have to actually leave earlier because I have to walk Tenchi. I have 1.5 hours that I can definitely watch of that stream. And then anything else I want to know, I can watch VOD or such. So that's fine. As we slow dance, we could just... I'll put this as a maybe. A peut-être, perhaps. We could do... Don't make that much of an arrow, please, because I need to conserve space as much as possible. Just make him small. It's fine. You can zoom in. This one, then this one. This. That's fine. We could just do... like the kitchens. We could go full ahead to season 2, like end of season 2 if I wanted. I mean, it's for all of the bear. Again, time wise, I already kind of knew that I wasn't gonna go chronologically to begin with, so that might be fine. So this is just like, ooh, kitchen, many people in the kitchen work. And then again, spoilers for the bear. I'll keep it as vague as possible though. This is then you can sit down here in the middle, sure, why not? I don't think you sat this symmetrically in the actual show, but you can sit here and be sad, Carmi, okay? Sit here and be sad. In the walk-in. That's actually very apt, which I kind of like. Viele Leute im Kittchen? Yes, viele Leute im Kittchen. At least like 2. Yeah, you go to sleep after stream, so you can't make it to the Baldur's Gate. Get your rest. Rest is important. Getting good sleep is very important for all aspects of life, actually. 'Cause if you don't, you will suffer the consequences. So we have kitchen work here. Just gonna continue highlighting things. I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to incorporate cigarettes here. But how? Get your long rests. Yes, get your long rests. It's important. It's very important. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Do this bed of ashes still holding everything like we were never close. This is a good song to sing to. In its original key, it's a bit lower, which is also nice. I can still do that. I can still do that key though. The Times I Wonder again is a little bit of a filler line. It's not like not every single word is packed in this one, which is fine. But that makes me have to pack it. Gotta go run some errands. Good luck. Thank you. So much planning. So much planning. Again, do not think we're gonna be done. No. We're definitely not gonna finish planning today. But that was what I thought would happen as well. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. It's a pretty long line too. Times I wonder could kind of like, this is the only sensible point to cut it. But Times I wonder is very short. So we could do a kind of zoom in thing again. This one, yeah, true. All our secrets will be spoken is also a zoom in. And then we could have something that's not a zoom in. And then we could do a zoom in again. Ooh, that's actually, is this a pattern? Kind of. This is kind of a pattern, actually. I just noticed the pattern. I wasn't trying to do this. Like, this is a zoom. I don't know how, if I want to write this down. Look, this is a weird galaxy brush that they have. Look at that. It's funny. Like, this is a zoom out. This is a zoom in. This is a zoom in. We could do a zoom out here. Technically, that would be, you know. Or we could do another zoom in. I like zooming in on things. Because Times I wonder, but, Actually, yeah, let's do a zoom out. Fuck it. Symmetry. Or rather, not fuck it. Rather, yes, let's actually do the thing. You come with me. Go over here. We'll paint you over here. Sometimes I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. So I want, times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do what is basic. The zoom. It's not gonna be a slow zoom on any of these, but you know, technically a zoom. I'm reminded of one of those, of another thing because of animatics. Tell me about the another thing. I'm gonna put Carmi's hand, preferably the one with the cool knife tattoo. How many fingers does he have? Oh, the okay. That's the correct amount of fingers, by the way. Let's just make it the knife one because I don't actually want to draw the knife in this tiny thing, but you know. Remember, this is the one with the knife tattoo on it, okay? And then next to his hand is a box of cigarettes, because we see those in the show. And he's like sitting. I mean, if he actually smokes in the kitchen, that's pretty bad, but I think he did that in episode 1 at least. Have you? Oh, yes, I have. I've seen some of the videos British Sea Power made with Disco Elysium fan art and fan animations. Yes, I have. I have seen that. They are so good. It's so fucking good. Absolutely love that. A knife! No! Hi, Aaron. Yes, that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. So knife, a cigarette box, you know, I know what this is. Let's do, well, hand, cigarette box. Cigarettes. See, that's why you write it underneath. Plus hand. That's had. There's no N in there. Not even a little bit. And then we zoom out. He should be sitting outside by all means. I like the idea of putting this on the stove because that's a callback, but he doesn't do that often. He really shouldn't either. So he's just like sitting. Here's like his fucking apron thing. I know it always removes it when I do too many lines. It doesn't like that. So we can do, this is the smoke. This is Carmi. He's holding the cigarette. Sitting out back, smoking. There you go. I think that's a good image. That's gonna be a good image when I actually draw it, that is. Do we want to do Times I Wonder? That's here, cigarettes in hand. Are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. It's not super duper symbolic, but it sure is a thing that happens in the show, so I don't mind it too much. Also really cool that the band members that made the OST are also fans of the game, right? That's so nice. That is so nice. I love it when everybody who's making a project, everybody involved in making a project is really into the project. We could make this a bit smaller, by the way. I see them already interfering with underneath this bad of. Although, I feel like for the bridge specifically, we could do one for each, one for these, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for these, like more than you'd think we'd do. Maybe actually it's not more than you know what I mean. Maybe you know what I mean, timing wise. Underneath this bed of ashes, still folding everything like we were never close. Underneath this, technically, if we wanted to split it up, which I kind of don't, but maybe it would be nice. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. But we don't do it like that. That would be another way that we could split it up. Maybe that's why I wanted to first do just close, but we'll see. The timing is subject to changes. Once I've drawn all the little thumbnails, I'm gonna figure out the timing probably on my own time. That's like the only thing I'm gonna do on my own time and not on screen, I think. Yeah, that's the idea. Underneath this bed of ashes, still holding everything like we were never close. It draws itself into each other, you know? They go pretty fast, which begs the question of how many images to do. Underneath this bed of ashes, still holding everything I know. I mean, it's gonna be the beef. That's the bed of ashes. That makes the most sense, because everything is like touched by Michael in a way. He's always gonna be reminded of Michael. If I wanted to, see, I have two ideas of fighting in my head. One idea is slow, one image with like the lyrics coming in on time, that anyway probably, and the other one is a lot of images underneath this bed of ashes. How many would I need to do? Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. That would be another one. That would be 6. Yeah, that maybe that's too much. Endspurt, what did I miss? Well, it is Endspurt. Did you miss the entire like aside where I made a whole separate one because I had it in my head and I needed a break from the main one? What if we do 6 though? It screams of bad idea, doesn't it? But like, I can't. Why don't we do 6? I can always not do 6, even if I plan 6. I don't have to do 6. I'll just put them all like next to each other. Is 6 even correct? Did I even count right? Underneath, 1, this bed of ashes, still withholding everything. Like, everything. Wait a second. I should listen to the thing again. I'm away. Yeah, you were away for 1.5 hours, so yes, probably. That is very fair. You did miss that. No worries. If that happens, that might happen off screen. I have to go back a little bit to try and get the rhythm again. If I don't want to listen back to the song again. As we slow dance, I became your statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still withholding everything like we were never close. Underneath this bed of ashes, would that be 2 or would that be 1? Bed of underneath this. We could do underneath this bed of ashes still. Actually, I think that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Listening to the song again would be greatly beneficial to me here, but again, this is a first sketch, and if we change stuff, that's also good. Underneath this bed of ashes, because I think it is kind of like that, but it's my memory. Bed of ashes still withhold still withholding everything like we were never close. And then there's like a break. The like we were never close. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna definitely have to see for the timing. I'm gonna take little screenshots of all of the storyboards, or, you know, one big one, and cut them up, and then like time it and see if it flows well or not. I feel like that's a good thing to do before drawing the actual stuff. So I'm thinking for, well, I should probably number these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like there's like in the song a little bit of an acceleration here that then goes to a hard stop right there, which is why I would like a lot of pictures. Lots of pictures moving. I'm excited for the development. Bye bye. Have a good one. Have a good day, gamer. I'll see you around. I'm also very excited for the end product. The planning stage is my favorite, and the making stage is definitely not my favorite, and then the having it done stage is another favorite of mine, yes. So we could do, this is an outside shot of the beef, the restaurant. Then we could have the part where they eat. I like how I say that. Come on, you write it down, gamer. You will not know what these scribbles are. I'm telling this to myself. This is like the inside. Outside. If I say outside, I'm sure I will know what that means. Counter. I don't even know what I'm specifically drawing at this point, because, you know, I would like to look up references. Kitchen. Of course. Kitchen. And the office is pretty important for this. That's definitely a great rendition of the office. Don't ask questions. Office. So much drawing like spaces. I do like that though, so I think I'll be fine. But if I this is really fast. So again, I'll put this in the little thing, and if it flows, we do this many, and if it doesn't, we do like 2. So we pick like 2 favorites and do those instead. Office, the little like, it's not a changing room really, because it's like open, it's not a separate room, but it's like the lockers are here, so. There's a little window up here. Lockers. There's an R missing, there you go. And the last trim could be the note again. I've already used the note though earlier. Up there, Michael's letter. It could be, but would make sense if we're at the lockers last. What's the text again? Still folding everything. Yeah, true. This doesn't really, of course this is a good reference to Michael's alcoholism, but there are no, like, we couldn't stash any bottles or something in here. Also, that would go too fast probably. Everything like we were never close. I'll just draw the note again and we'll see if I want to do something else. Because the note is a very good symbol, okay? To Carmi. There you go. To Carmi. The note. Again. I like the note as a symbol a lot. It seems to be a lot of drawing work. Will you do this all by yourself? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Hi, VOV. I will be doing this all by myself. I've done this before. I can do it again. It would be a lot of drawing. That is true. I'm gonna still have to figure out how, if I actually do that many for this part specifically, because otherwise, like, it's not that many frames. This one repeats, so this one's gonna be this again, just that we don't have this yet. So, like, it's not that much. Could be worse, right? So that would be this. We could also try to sketch this out already. So, Carmi. So we would just have his face. Maybe looking, we could do like, I need to find a good reference image for this, but looking down. Just looking down. We don't know what he's looking down at, but we're gonna know in a second. Because it'll show it. So if we do this, and then if we went over his head, I guess it would be like in this direction, right? Hand, fingies, Making animatics is always so much work, but it feels very rewarding. And then it would just be like, Michael in his contacts. Just waiting. Or maybe his lock screen, actually. Because this seems like he's waiting to call him, which he kind of wasn't. Although it gets across the same thing, I guess. But if we want to make it a little bit more different, use the same frame for the beginning and the end. Ooh, circular. But we want to... Maybe we could. We maybe could. I'll see. Let's do lock screen instead for you. The other one can be your contact. Well, not yours, but you know, the other one. Lock screen. This is Carmi. I need to learn how to draw Michael. I know how to draw Carmi well enough, but Michael I have never drawn before. Whoopsies. And then on the other side, of course, they gotta be mirroring each other. I can't even like abstract Michael because I've legitimately never drawn him. Yes, I've seen him in the series, but that doesn't mean that I know what he looks like. No, don't make it an arrow. Thank you. I wanted it to be like that. And then his phone would, I guess, be this way around. Would his thumb be the other way around too? He could have it in his other hand. I mean, sure. Why not? Mirroring. There you go. Have a phone. Have a phone in your hand. Was at the store just now and a person in front of me in line tried to pay with counterfeit money. Oh my god, really? Did they? Well, I guess you don't know, but did they know that it was counterfeit? Carmi's contact. You know, just like the call button is right here. Press the call button, gamer. But he didn't. Press the call button. I would like to do you yellow. Then make you... You know, we started color coding, so we might as well continue doing that. There you go. Color coded. Wow. Wowee. Amazing. No, she didn't know. Yeah, most of the time I think they don't know. Ha. Not every one of my ideas is terrible. This one was at least a maybe. Yeah, let's go maybe. Let's go maybe. Although probably not. But I don't want to squash you down too much. And this is where we're gonna call it for today. Maybe. Because we still have to do the actual refrain. We have done like 2 things of the refrain. We can make this a little bit smaller, by the way, because otherwise this takes up way too much space. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. That's actually something that Richie could say. I could do some writings for the refrain at least. My bad, sorry. Prost, Schulz. Please unselect yourself. Thank you. Unselect yourself. Thank you. Turns out she got it from a different store. Changed recently. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. God, the tram's loud outside. No sense trying to change it is something that Richie says almost verbatim. And Richie's not in this one yet. So, might as well. Richie... Well, I mean, okay, actually he's probably in one of these shots up there. This one. He's in this shot. That's him. In my mind, at least. But here that's something that Richie definitely would say. Don't you worry, baby could also be something that Richie would be saying. But like then it's like is Carmi again, so that doesn't really make sense. It's like, okay, he can say, oh, my cousin Richie is saying this to me. So that makes enough sense. Don't you worry, baby, it's just nothing. We can just put a worried Carmi in here, unless I think of something better. Because Carmi is worried a lot, Schultz. Thank you. Don't you worry, baby. No sense trying to change it. I'll strike these matches. Never had control. Never had control is so real, Jesus. The song is so real for them. We gotta make sure that it flows well. You know, it's not just about cramming every piece of metaphor that you can in there. It kind of is. It is a little bit. I'm ready to let go. No, was I fooling myself? I must spread these ashes. Never had control. I'm ready to let go. I forgot. I'm ready. Whoa. Yeah, that'll be worry Carmy. We have like 5 more minutes. I don't want to stop doing this, but also I have to. I'm on a time schedule. I want to watch my Juno stream after all. I'm ready to let go. Ready to let go. Ooh. Wow. I wonder what I love just thinking to myself, I wonder what I'm gonna put here. I will figure it out eventually, but not right now. Also, having this be the fish is kind of counterproductive when verse 2 is all about fishes, but like the episode fishes. I really like this part. This part's gonna be so good. This one we're just gonna repeat. So this one repeats. Actually, I should probably indicate that somehow. Where is this? This is here. So I would only have to draw the 6 once. So I'm technically, in a way, I am saving time. In a way. Let's do it like, I don't know, some color. You repeat. Oh wait, even, fuck, it starts even higher up. Jesus Christ, look, you repeat. You repeat. Ah, Juno Casket is playing Baldur's Gate. I got a Steam notification. You're a circle. You are a circle, and you repeat. As we slow dance, I became a statue frozen. Times I wonder, are we just a puff of smoke? Yeah. Underneath this bed of ashes, still holding everything like we were never close. So this repeats, so we're completely fine. And this one also is repeating, but like the other thing, right? So the only thing we actually have to do is this, additionally new, and we have to actually figure out the refrain, which we still haven't done. So tomorrow, this begs the question if I do this off stream or not. I technically want to do everything on stream, because I said step by step and all that. I'll decide that tomorrow probably, or later today. If I really feel like completing it myself, like outside of stream, I might as well. Because after that, I have to do something that I would rather do off stream, so I wouldn't know how to really like do that. Look at how big this is with the quick aside. The quick aside is very huge because I zoomed further out to do the thing. But yeah, it's coming together, baby. It's coming together. It's looking good, gamers. I'm gonna send screenshots to Evan and be like, look. Fishes are also a metaphor for dreams. So many metaphors. I love metaphors. Okay, well that is good though. I'm gonna send you guys off to. Yes, Tenji, I am soon. Not quite yet. I'm gonna send you guys off to view Juno's stream now, soon. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Don't forget to save. I think it auto saves. I'm also. We are same brain. I will actually leave the screen so I can do that. If I go to file, you are auto-saved, right? Like you just save, don't you? I'm pretty sure this syncs with a cloud or something. If I press Control S, nothing happens. So I'm assuming it just is saved. That's the thing that I like about these products usually, but if you don't really know, then you don't really know. Yes, I am rating. It's already done. The redirect has already been made, you know? Cheers to a new stream series! It'll be fun. This will be a lot of art that I'm very passionate about, because all I can think about is the fucking bear. This is all I think about. I go to visit my friends on the train, I'm like, man, I'm sad about Carmy. Man, still thinking about Carmy. Okay, actually, I'm also thinking about QSMP a little bit, though. So, you know, I can multitask. I'm able to multitask. It was very fun. I love planning animatics. I hope you have fun listening to me ramble a lot. But I mean, isn't that every stream? Tomorrow we're gonna do some Newsday, Tuesday type thing. Brain rot is so real. Okay, and Juno's starting up, like, right now. So I won't ramble for too much longer. Just so we make it to the 3-hour mark so it looks nice on my list of streams. Don't forget to check out the first debate from Vosh Saturday stream for Green's old good time. For Green's old time. I want that. Just gotta figure out when to do that, because today I'm very busy. But maybe tomorrow, sometime. Yeah, super fun. Hell yeah. I like to hear that. I'll update you on things. Maybe I'll make the quick aside, the Mama's Boy one. Maybe I'll make that in between making the other one. Because like I said, I can only work on this one on stream, which is grand all time. Thank you. I was like, is this a saying that I don't know? Probably. I just assume it's a saying I don't know. But I assumed it means the same thing. So the meaning still came across. And why did I say and? Yeah, I can only work on this on stream, which is a blessing and a curse, because this means I have to work on it when I'm streaming. When I've scheduled this, I will have to work on it, so no procrastinating. But also, I can't work on it spontaneously in the middle of the night. Yeah, vote green, exactly. Yeah, very nice. Slay, 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 slay. I can lull you to sleep in a good way. I love being lulled to sleep by streamers, so I know the sentiment exactly. Good. Good. Man, I'm excited to work on this. I will send you off to Juno now. Juno has started streaming. Check out Baldur's Gate and listen to the song a little bit to prepare yourself for my awesome animatic. You're gonna hear me sing it more than enough. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, I'm heading out. Bye-bye, adieu, adios. See you tomorrow. Auf Wiedersehen.